Fire emblem, Alrighty guys, good evening, welcome in. How's everyone doing today? AM, congrats in first, enjoy the points. Ellie, welcome in as well. And Dorolo, congrats on the 5-stream streak. How are you doing today? Oh, Dorolo, if you're here, let me know. I have a question for you. I'm doing some Fire Emblem Heroes today, guys. We'll start with some summons and we're going to do the new story chapter. There's no forging bombs or anything like that because it's a harmonic banner. Again, oh, I had a question for you. Did you say you were having trouble finding the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth with the magic cards? Because I saw a copy at my local Walmart. So if you want, I can grab that for you. Yes, you want me to grab that for you? I don't know if I have the money to buy it from you though. Do you want me to pick it up now while it's there, and then like if you want you can just do like maybe $10 a month until you reach the amount or something like that. Like that's fine, I don't mind that. But like if you want me to get it before it runs out, like hopefully it's still there. There was one copy left and I was there at the store today. I can go early tomorrow if you want me to. But it didn't look like anyone was like storming the game section at Walmart. But yeah, if you want to get, let's see, remake or rebirth. I already have remake. No, it's rebirth, the newer one, part 2. So if you want me to grab it, it has the label there for the magic cards, so I will grab it if you want. And then, like I said, we can just work it out so you can do like $10 a month until you get it covered. But yeah, okay, so I'll swing by tomorrow again. There was one copy left, but it didn't seem like anyone was like rushing to get it. So as long as it's there tomorrow morning, I'll grab it and I'll let you know for sure. So okay, cool. Happy to help. But yeah, we have a new banner in Fire Emblem Heroes. The harmonic duos, and then we have the new chosen hero, like Yarn, who we're gonna try and pull for. They color share with the Micaiah though, which alright, fine, whatever. But we'll do all the other banners we have free summons on first. We also have new music in the Ether something concert hall. But yeah, how's everyone's day going? Happy Friday. 1 week of my summer break is already gone. $50, so to pay $10, 5 months. That also plays into October, which is there you go. Yeah, again, we can search however you want. If it's easier for you to spread it out 5 months, that's fine. Remember, there is tax and probably shipping at some point, right? But we can figure that out. And then if you want to do more money over less months, or less money over more months, that's fine. We can work it out. However, whatever works best for you. Happen to say hi. Gotta go, but have a good stream. All right, thank you, Alana Bird. Thanks for dropping by to say hi. I appreciate it. Like really nervous and excited for Lowen. Is that Tuesday? That's Tuesday, right? I think it's Tuesday. Yeah, I'm not pulling on that banner. The next banner I'm pulling is Sandrone, which is June 30th. What if I did my pulls during Marching Band rehearsal? Because those are on Tuesdays during the summer. That'd be funny. Let's see. Yeah, I have around 235. You're fine. Well, I'm sorry I won't get him in his weapon. Okay, so you're going for both those. Let me see here. I'm guessing you're on a 50-50 for the character. Make sure I have space everywhere. I don't have much on the main, but yeah, we have a lot of space we can make on my alts here. We have like no space on the main. Okay. Good to know. Let's see. Wait, sorry. What? Someone got my attention. Oh no, you're good. You're good. I was saying. I was asking if you have a 50-50 on the character wish. Ouch. What's up, Sparkle? The fact that I have no space on the main, it's rough. But we'll survive. How you doing today, Sparkle? Happy Friday. Just making space right now. Do I have Marcus on the 10? That might be new. Well, speaking of Roy, if you guys check my Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, we posted the new Roy statue video. This is plus defense point. Okay. Sparkle, how's the farming going in Star Rail? Is Moika's signature a good weapon to potentially lose on? It's a fantastic weapon. Is it gonna like make or break an account? No, but it is going to make Moika significantly better. You should be fine. Well, if they're on a 50-50, here's the thing. Usually, if I'm planning on going into a character banner, I want to have about 160 pulls ready to go. More like 165. If I want to go on a weapon, let's see. 80 is hard pity, 160, but we'll get... so 145 should be pretty good for that. So between the two of them, if you want a hard guarantee... Not hard guarantee, but like confidently guarantee. You should probably want to have around 310. Oh, they said they were... Did I miss that? I think I maybe 60 to 70 pity on 50-50 for character, and I have no idea what my weapon pity is. Okay. So 310 minus, let's say, 70. So you're looking at 240, and then you have 235. Yeah, you're fine. You can guarantee both. Let's see. Crappy nose. Wait, what? Knows what? What happened? I was asking how your farming is doing. Because I know you're saving up for Cyrene and then Finon, right? In that order. I can see if I can do 2 to 3 months subscriptions. Don't do the subscriptions because it's gonna cost you more money. Because remember, I only get half of those, or half the like. If you pay like $6 for a subscription, right? I only see $3 of that, which means in order to get me, let's say with tax and shipping, it ends up costing about $60. To get me $60, you're gonna have to pay $120 in subscriptions. So I'll get the game for you. I'll send it to you. Just PayPal me, you know, however much per month, and then we can go from there. I know I got Duran's, so I'm definitely not guaranteed on that. Okay. So you swear, oh my god, this is the best day of my life. Yeah, again, number-wise, if you have... Okay, to guarantee a character, you need 180, right? But keep in mind, you gain at least some pulls back, so I usually go into a banner thinking, okay, 165 is basically enough to get me to 180. Ellie, welcome in. How you doing today? And then for the weapons, since 80 is hard pity... but then obviously you have to expect to lose and then get the guarantee. I think it's 160, but again you get pulls back. So to get to 160, you really only need like 145. So 145, 165, so that's 310, right? Now if you have about 70 pity, subtract that 70, and now you're down to about 240. Which if you have 235, there's a very good chance you get both guaranteed. That's what I was talking about. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you've been saving. You're well above trend line, so unless you like randomly spent them, then you're fine. Yeah, you're like 15 above trend line. You're good. Keep that up, and then once Cyrene drops, you'll be good to go. Let's see. That'll be hard for me. I'm not in a rush, so don't worry. Don't worry. I just want to make sure I help you get... If I can, again, there's only one copy left. So I'll double check in the morning if I can get it for you. But if I can get you the game, so that way you get your magic cards, plus you get a copy of the game, I'm happy to help. 160 plus 180 is 340. Yeah, but again, you're gonna get pulls back from that. So minus 6 is 280. Like 45 pulls before the end of the patch is doable, and that's worst case. You said something. I said you're like 15 over trend line, so you're good. Vlad, thank you. Yeah, we are always very cognizant of the pulling situation. All right, let's see here. I was making combat manuals over here. Plus Res Void. No, thank you. Also, hello. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. Absolutely happy to help. Nisha might be new. I don't know if anyone's done story yet. We'll do that after you do our summons. Probably check what we have. Weekly rivals doesn't really matter. We assume we have them all. Well, actually, no. The last few times we've assumed. These ones I know for a fact I have them all. These ones I should have them all. Ooh. Have the Maria. Hey Kaizen, not sure how active I'll be, but I'll try to save her. Oh, no worries. If you need to get some rest, get some rest. Right. Alright, Kaizen. So slightly bad news. Because again, if you guys were here yesterday, we were playing through Honkai Impact 3rd. We finished Chapter 5. We met someone at the end of Chapter 5. And then we were planning on doing chapters 6 through 9 on Monday. But because I'm not playing until Monday, I was like, oh, we'll just get our daily logins, bonuses, and then we'll dip each day. So I feel like the second day login bonus might have potentially spoiled or hinted at a spoiler. So I'm like, uh-oh. Now, I don't know the context, but just FYI. It looked like the day 2 login bonus was related. Just finished chapter 13 of your Switch 2 run of Remake. Oh, nice. I still haven't started. I kind of want to finish the original Final Fantasy VII before diving into Remake, and then Rebirth, and then Revelation. Just found out someone I admired a lot. Oh, cancel stream today, so we could just not break. Oh, no worries. That's always tough. But hopefully we can provide a comforting distraction. Who was I checking on? Fallen or Rhea? I don't think I have her. Do not. And then is this Ascended Fear? I think so. Yes, it is. The hell's his name again? Noah. I think I have Noah. Nope, I guess I don't. What? Really? Are they in the 3 and 4 star pool? Possibly. Maybe not. Okay, so we're missing the Maria and the Noah. I'm not sure who I'm gonna go for yet. I feel like Noah's newer, but Maria's fallen, so. This one. Actually, let me look at these on my iPad because it'll be a little bit easier to see it for you guys. I know I have the Katria. Pretty sure I have Shana. Luke. Might have Saul. I think I actually know she might be one of the first, but that still counts. Okay, so we have everyone under gun. She's not even leveled up yet. have overall somewhere. I don't know if it's the yeah, I don't have it. I think I have this in Nyla. I don't think I have the rock now. Nope. Alright, so I'm missing Raphael and Oboro on the main. The person was largely responsible for saving Yu-Gi-Oh! During the pandemic. Do you mind if I ask what happened? Was it like a illness or accident or what happened? Oboro, Raphael, Fjorm. This one I should have everyone. I know I had this fight, she's probably just into this. I was probably just like, oh, I know I have her. I got like 3 of her. Sonicy, I think I just got on the main. And Bridal Minion. Do not have? Really? Let's check that. Guess I don't. Okay, so I'm missing Minion on this one. Interesting. So the part 3 announcements. I saw the tweet about it, yeah. Also, I didn't realize I'm still on Square Enix's mailing list for PR, for press releases. I'm gonna double check that. How that happened. So I guess we'll just pull blue anyway, just to get the seed. Alright, and then Revival, New Heroes Revival. Let me catch up with chat. I ended up buying some games about Death for decently cheap, and it's helping. That's good then. Music is a bit loud compared to you. Sorry, I was leaning away from the mic. How is it now? Because if I'm at the mic, you should be able to hear me. Stage 4. Oh, okay, okay. Surprised I'm staying above the trend line you set for me in Genshin. Yeah, again, generally I prefer having about 60 days worth of data before making a trend line, but it seemed like your data was fairly consistent, so I put a trend line based on your existing data, and so far it seems to have been lining up with what you are getting. Say that last part again, I didn't hear because my volume was low. Whoa, which part? Oh, but the part 3? Yeah, I saw the tweet, and then I also, or maybe it was Instagram. I think it was an Instagram post. And then I'm still on Square Enix's email, like PR email list. So whenever they send out press releases or media assets, that's good. Most days I do dailies and dip. Okay. What about me? Yours is pretty good too. I think lately, because you've been focusing on Star Rail, your other trend lines are a little off. But for the most part, up until you've kind of been focusing on Star Rail lately, everything else has been pretty accurate. Let me see. Yeah, Star Rail. Let's see. Yeah, Star Rail, you're above. Genshin and ZZZ, you're a little. Oh, hold on. Genshin, you're above. Star Rail, you're above. ZZZ, you're under. But like I said, because you've been focusing on Star Rail, that's probably why. But in terms of how much you can generally earn in each game, it looks like most of the trend lines I've set, because again, I haven't really changed the average for you, so it's more like you're just focusing on the Star Rail at the moment. But yeah, for the rest of the chart, they seem pretty accurate. All right, Reagan. think I have this Chimera. She might be in the barracks somewhere. Fairly certain. Actually, I'm pretty sure I have. Where's Maryland? Let's double check the barracks. Sorry, I'm leaning from the mic again. We'll check the Magvel because that's where I put all of my. I gotta reorganize my boxes because I wish they would give us additional reserve barracks, just so I can. I basically have it right now as one reserve barracks per different region, not per game, but per region. For example, Tellius is for both Path of Radiance and Raining Dawn characters. So, Fagato. Nope. So I'm missing the Fagato. I know I have Tamara. Where is she? Maybe I have Fagato wherever they are too. Let's find out. There's Tamara. No, really? All right. And then let's double check the oregano over here. But I don't think I have this one. Oh, that's New Year's, the one that I had there. Why is she in that box? This is why I gotta reorganize my barracks. Like engage, I just kind of put wherever there's space. Okay, so we're missing Regan, Fagato. Okay. We have Tamara, we have Mirren. And then I think it's basically just the new banners. Yep. Shall we do our polls, chats? As best we can. I really want to get into Hoyo, but those games I feel like I would be able to keep up with better on Switch. Well, I would still start your accounts now, because that way you can at least start getting rewards and like the pulling currencies, like Prima Gems and stuff, and login bonuses and all that stuff. And then once it comes to Switch, then you can actually play story if you want. Except for Faye, I don't play mobile games. No, that's fair. Most Filipino independent. Hey, Boshak, welcome in. How you doing today? Did you pull on the banner already? Did you get anything? Did you say in response there was ads, so I switched to my laptop? I literally just answered you because I'm behind a chat. Got a short game called What Comes After. I feel like I've heard of that one. And beat it. Got Spiritfarer for $3, 90% off. I'm not supposed to spend money, but I just need something. Yeah, I mean, for those prices, that's not that bad. Appreciate life more. There's a game actually I was like, oh, I haven't played this yet, but I bought it for the soundtrack CD that came with the pre-order bonus. But I don't want to play. It's called Fragile Dreams. Sorry, ads. Did you see the summer game? No, I don't watch Summer Games Fest. Anything with Jeff, I just don't watch. I know I thought you got into it before ads. That's why I said, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm just behind my chat. All right, so this one I have everyone. Red is Mia, blue is Loot, green is Mutton. Alright, I guess we're not going for Dorcas. We'll go for chat. Should we go for blue for Loot or red for Mia? Alright, we'll go blue. And I guess we'll go red on the 10 here. Or on the iPad, not the 10. Here we go. Thank you, Boshak. I got my Supergirl t-shirt ready for the movie. I don't plan on seeing that one in theaters, but I'll probably see the movie eventually on like stream or something. I still haven't seen Superman. Smoke on the iPad only. Comes after premises a girl accidentally ends up on a train. And just transport the dead to what comes after. You talk to passengers and learn more about them and yourself. Interesting, okay. This is a very interesting game concept. Right, this one I have everyone. I don't know who's the newest here. I feel like Ike is probably newest, but it could be the others. I don't know. Should we go for red for Ike, blue for Corin, or green for Leon? Chat. We're going to go green on the iPad. We'll go... What do you guys want? Blue or red? Corin or Ike? Red? Alright, here we go. Smoke on the alt, basically. But nothing. And one more and then I'll make space. Just because red best color. Speaking of red, you guys should check my Instagram, Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, not in Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Posted another character, this time with red hair. It's short, it's like an hour long. I wouldn't play so much for, or pay so much for a short game. Just need something like that. No, I get it, that's reasonable. We got the IV before the, oh, congrats. Hopefully you still have some pulls left. Come on, iPad. Alright, here we're going to go for the Maria first. If we don't get Carlos, we'll go blue for Noah, because I don't think I have Noah on the main either. Even though this is a weekly revival banner, and I should have everyone already because they're older characters. We didn't get Carlos, so we're going to go blue for the Noah. We'll go Carlos on the iPad, and then we'll go Carlos on the 10. Here we go. Noah. Noah. Smoke everywhere. No. Your female and engage, you knock out is your second. Okay, okay. Yeah, both those are very interesting characters. Make space on the main here. Have you seen the Lone teaser trailer? I have not. Maybe after we finish Faye, we can watch all that. Alright, so this banner, I am... No, I have everyone here. Who's the 4-star? Juno? Should we go blue just for the higher chances? Here we go. Who are doing a cyberpunk? I heard about that. Smoke on the 10. Oh, we got Roderick on both. So this one, the main is missing both Oboro and Raphael. I know I have the Oboro somewhere, but not the main. We're probably gonna go red then blue. I don't know who's the demote, but it's still a limited banner, so. Guess what I got at the store today, guys? More Ghirardelli chocolates. I don't know whether it's Edge Runners or 2077, though I got distracted by the beautiful Night City. It's Edge Runners. Lucy and Rebecca. Alright, red then blue, here we go. No blue. We'll go red, red, red. Here we go. Smoke on the phones, the main and the 10. Come on, oh bro. Oh, we got her in the 10, not the main. And I'll watch Edge Runners. You on the 10 plus speed minus res. Alright, so this one I am missing Fjorm. We're gonna go Carlos on the main. If no, Carlos will go blue for the color share. Carlos, then blue. Carlos. Blue, blue. Need to rewatch such good anime. I haven't seen it since you finished it. Smoke on the iPad, it looks like. Shana. So this one, apparently I don't have the minion. So we'll go blue. Let's see what we get. Nothing. Blue for the Sita. Or not. Michu, thank you for the hydrate. Let me finish this chocolate first. Welcome in. How you doing today? Smoke everywhere. How's it going, me true? We haven't got anything yet except for a 5-star seasonal Oboro. What banner was that? On the 10. Bridal. Alright. This one we're missing Regan and Fagato. So we're gonna go. If we go blue, we might risk getting another Tamara. But they're aided Regan. Alright, we're gonna go blue and then green. Blue, blue, blue. Alright guys, Lil Themos in the chat. Thank you for the hydrate. Here we go. I think my voice cracked there. That's okay. Here we go. Smoke everywhere. Perfectly in sync. Nothing. I think the next one is the actual banner now. Alright, so we're gonna go greens. Hoping for the leg yarn. but we might get the Makaya. And go from there. Has anyone gotten anything on this banner today? This new duo, harmonized duos, and the brand new Chosen Hero, Leg Yarn. No tickets because no forging bonds. Alright, didn't get a single green, of course, so we're gonna go red. We didn't get a green on any these. Yikes. Only got 2 wraths. I have no orbs. Well, you have no orbs, or you have nothing that you can spare? Because I know you're saving up for like fortune lead and stuff. I have, I think, 1 orb. Okay, so you're like out of orbs. Let's go! Second pull. Because we didn't get any greens on that first circle. Let's go! Chosen Leg Yarn. I am Leg Yarn. It doesn't matter who my opponent is. I fight to protect, not to oppress. I can get her slowly through the banner. Except that I'm probably going to spend money on Fortune Weave characters. Luckily, hopefully, we have time, so. I'll just save up until then. She is plus defense minus res. Not awful, but not amazing. Should we pull the other green? Eh, why not? But that'll be it, because we got our target. That summer is going to be kind to me. Like I said, hopefully you'll have time to save. Aw, it's Scarlet. Real quick, I'm gonna go into the so I'm gonna have new music in the concert hall. Ether Resort, that's what it's called. Kind of surprised they haven't killed Shadows yet. Bring its devs back to Fae. You know, the game that could potentially still make them money if handled well. The problem is, it's not like they can just like kill off a game anytime. Because there are contracts involved and people are like, that's their job and stuff like that. So, and there's been money that's allocated already for it. You know, that being said, once we get to like maybe like the 1-year anniversary, I would start paying attention to that, or every 3 months thereafter. We got Color of Sunrise. Urgency drives us. I really always like the Telia soundtrack because it's very aesthetic. Like it fits the atmosphere. It's not very strong on like melodies here and there, as strong as like Genealogy's soundtrack, for example. But it's very it sets the mood very well. It provides the atmosphere for the Telia's games. Color of Sunrise. What color is sunrise? It should be, well, it depends on what planet you're on, I guess. Your Evanescia one-shots enemies. Let's go. So they're fully built now. Wait, what team are you running with that? Because maybe I'll copy you. Let me guess your team. Sparksy, Yao Guang, Danhong, Evanescia. That's my guess. Whether do you think it's a good idea to do a thing where we have people submit bingo cards for direct and maybe give a prize? Who's paying for this prize? Someone gets a bingo. I thought it could be a way to do some fun community thing. I mean, maybe. Bingo cards would have to be submitted before the direct, though. Cover part of the prize. What if we did like a split the pot kind of thing? Small. No, you don't have to worry about that. I'm just kind of curious. You have to pay for shipping if we're both in Illinois. For what? The game? Yes. But it's probably something like $4. It's not going to be anything like extravagant. Some Nintendo scenes been so negative the past year, and something that's from this Nintendo could be a good idea. How negative? How? We defeated the thieves without incident. Who defeated what now? Who's the new voice of Alm, by the way? Sparksy is the only one. Wait, who's the rest of the team? Wait. To you that we even noticed it all. Evanescia, Sparksy, Sparkle. And then Hyacinth. I don't know.
It's because it's similar to the village I grew up in, far from town.
If my memory serves me, you hadn't left until you joined the army.
There's right? Your Ram Village, Kaizen.
Yes, I
I got it right.
No knowledge of the outside world.
And you became
Evanescia, Sparksy, Sparkle.
That must have been difficult.
Hyacinth.
Protecting my companions was all I knew how to do. And when I became king, I saw yet again how much I was lacking.
Everyone has their weaknesses. Mine is my frail body.
So you too have your own challenges?
Frail body?
Yes.
How old is this Eloyd?
I have a lot to learn. Which is why, in the Order of Heroes, I wish to grow stronger for the sake of my people.
Would you mind if I accompany
that's why I said
you in that endeavor?
Cards would obviously have to be done before
I would like
direct.
that very much. As long as you don't mind me figuring things out as I go.
Of course not.
We may do
I
something.
wish to devote all my strength for the sake of building a country where humanity can survive.
Indeed. Let's move forward together for the sake of the people.
What if we have multiple winners? Yeah, see, I like her other Brave artwork better. I'm not saying this is bad. I just like the other Brave artwork better for Camilla
wrong?
Specifically.
You don't look very happy, Camilla.
Like her other Brave artwork is like, in my opinion, like the best artwork we've gotten of Camilla. Kind of sleepy. Have a good stream. All right, have a good one, AM. Get some rest. Get some rest.
I have been unable to see much of Corin lately.
I wish I could
My
sleep this
duties
early
as Queen of
in the
Nor
summer.
keep me so busy. Is Corin someone important to you? Very much so.
It is also weird hearing
Corin is my
Veronica
beloved
Taylor as
treasure,
Micaiah. I mean, I know she's been voicing her ever since the beginning of Faye. But like, I've been watching a couple people stream
You are a
Radiant Dawn
passionate
lately.
person,
Like
aren't you?
Sincerely Lynn
Even though
and
you appear so
Cabs
calm and
have both
collected.
been doing Radiant Dawn.
Appearances
So I've been
are
hearing the
merely
original
that.
Micaiah voice.
In truth, I often feel quite lonely.
Micaiah, yep,
Just
yep.
thinking about not having Corin by my side brings tears to my
People have been
eyes.
complaining about key cards, high prices. I mean, that's not all
Makes me
Nintendo's fault.
unqualified to be queen, doesn't it? I should try to compose myself.
So
I don't see
Nintendo
it
is a
that
new
way.
EA.
You could be a wonderful queen. Perhaps you
So that's
already
positive.
are.
No, that's fair.
If you
Actually,
can
I
love
saw someone
everyone
saying
in your
something
country
similar.
as
Like
deeply
they were
as you
complaining.
love
They were
Corin,
complaining about
then
people complaining that
as
it was like
deeply as I-
greed Tendo that
Yes,
like the
that
prices on
is
some
my
game are
duty
like
as the
really high or
Queen of
something. I can't remember.
Nor.
It was like Elden Ring or something. I don't know.
Your
But then like they're
words
like
carry
it's the same price on
wisdom.
every other platform.
Thank you, Micaiah. I will
So people are just
strive
hating on
to
Nintendo
do
just to hate Nintendo.
that. I don't know if I did anything worthy of your thanks, but if, as ruler of my country, I find I too need counsel, may I come to you? Yes, of course. You're an adorable ruler. I would be pleased to help you. Adorable? Me? Thank you.
So yeah, it is weird hearing
I'm happy
Micaiah
I can
as
count on you.
or Veronica Taylor as Micaiah. Let me share the Lowen trailer. Let's have it ready, or if you want to put it in the Discord and I'll just get it from there later. We're gonna finish Face stuff, including the story, and then if you want, we can watch that because I'm gonna do my dailies anyway. So we'll do it when we switch over to Genshin and Starrel and ZZZ. Beyond Conflict. I'm just glad we got the leg yarn with the second pull, and I didn't have to keep going because I don't have a lot of orbs right now. So that was good. All right. Want to look at my Evanescence? Yeah, we can. Yeah. Like halting or like hating Nintendo has become a way to get free clout now, regardless of whether or not the complaints and the hatred are fully justified. Yeah, a lot of that's not even Nintendo's fault. A lot of that's the Oompa Loompa or whatever nickname you want to call them. Okay, so Inhoyers, thank you. So we will pull that up. Remind me to after we're done with Faye. I can do that before we get into our dailies. Okay, so let's do story. I want to redo my Stream Deck layout. Because now that I have a Stream Deck XL, I'm not using half these buttons yet. Right? Half of them? One, two, well, a fourth. It looks like a half because, well, no, because there's some of these I just don't use. Like, I don't even know what this one is here. Backtrack? I don't even know what that's for. What does that do? You got recent news. Sleepy? Oh, I saw that. Oh my god. Oh, speaking of something also similar, because like, you know, that one was funny because like, oh, they kept saying like, oh, his predecessor was sleepy and all that stuff, and it's like, well, what are we looking at now? There was another clip. I can't remember. It was probably a senator or something like that, and he was making fun of Biden for something like, oh, he slipped on the stairs when he was coming off an airplane, and then now Karma. That same senator was filmed slipping on the stairs. I'm sure it was raining or something, but he slipped all the way down the stairs off the plane. It was even more comedic. It was just like all the way down. So if you want to look that up, I'm sure you can find it. Just look up falling down the stairs, or it's either someone from the Senate or from the House. But anyway, let's get to the story here, guys. Actually, we should probably just watch the other video. We watched this the other day, but it's gonna be at the start of the chapter anyway. So let me pull that up. All right. So again, like I said, we're gonna be seeing this anyway at the start of the chapter. So. That works too. I thought you were telling him to take a permanent nap. I'll do it. All right, here we go.
Receiving directive. Directive heard.
Why does she look different?
Initiating full.
Does she always have short hair?
Sleepy.
It's like a body pillow.
You are Jormungandr. Working hard is not good for your health. Take mortals. They overwork themselves despite not wanting to.
Sure,
I wish
she doesn't
they
have
would
normal
just
legs.
Relax and take it easy. Don't you? I do not know what it is you speak of. Mortals should relax, unwind, live their lives in comfort. Perhaps it's time to put in a little effort.
It was always like chin length, yeah.
Initiating full freeze.
Okay, maybe I just forgot. All right, full freeze. Although now we have someone on our team that can like get rid of ice. If only we could just get rid of that. Oh, speaking of, there was some. So at Pokemon Go Fest, which is apparently in Chicago right now for the next like 3 days, someone spelt out in unknown letters, like the whole word F ice. I was like, this is amazing. Love Chicago. So ZZ dropped official info about Sunbringer. Sorry, by the way, I'm watching the Oceania. Oceania. How do you say that? Regionals for One Piece. Oh, nice. 3 tunas, like the fish. Another reason I hate. Hey, Chicago is like. Actually, if you guys have ever been on Threads, I don't often go on Threads, but sometimes my Instagram posts just kind of lead me to there. Like everyone loves Chicago. Like people will give their rankings like, oh, these are the best cities in the country, and obviously a little different from person to person. But then everyone in the comments is like, Chicago not being number 1 or at least not top 3 is a wild take. Tuna is Kiana. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. What does that mean? We call Kiana why? Is this a spoiler if I ask why? Bianca / Durant. Why is it Bianca? Durandal Doo-doo? Doo-doo. Alright, but anyway, we just saw Jormungandr. So we're going to get into the story here. See a special conversation. Yes, we just watched that, yeah. Again. To do? That's what I heard. Okay, well, that's what they call the Australia and New Zealand area. No, that's correct. I just don't know how to pronounce it. How do you spell the new character name? Jormungandr? Jormungandr, I think. Yeah. Jormungandr. Can you type in chat? Can someone else type it? Or you can type it too. Jormungandr. At least I think that's how it's spelled. We'll find out. We're going to go into the story here, and they're probably going to put it on the screen. So, all right, guys, here we go. Chapter 8, Dormant God. And you can see that picture there, too. Jormungandr. I don't think there's an A right before at the end there, right before the last R. Should I to Neathhugger because so actually you're the second person. You're the second person that's pointed out that I'm aware of in the past like 24 hours, at least that I've been around. Because Nim was actually asking about that. Like, oh, why do we have? Or someone in their chat maybe they're like, oh, we have 2 snakes now, and how come they look completely different? It's not because they're like, oh, let's do a different design. No, it's because it's based on mythology. So they're basing it off the characters or the deities that they're based on, if that makes sense. So Neathhugger is the snake that's at the base of the world tree, like Yggdrasil, whereas Jormungandr is an Ouroboros that circles the world. Wait to Gulveg because the snakes? No. So again, we have multiple characters that are tied to similar animals or same animals. In this case, snakes. But again, Neathauger is based on the snake that's at the base of the World Tree Yggdrasil. Kind of like Zygarde. Zygarde is also a snake that's based on the snake that's at the base of Yggdrasil. Whereas you have Yveltal, that's the bird that's among the tops and like the leaves of Yggdrasil, and then you have Xerneas, who's kind of the one that goes around like the middle area. All right, Chapter 8, Dormant God. Part 1, Take It Easy.
I'll do it.
I'll just skip the movie if we have the same movie here. So our Fae gets more snakes and characters than all the students in Slytherin. It's because it's
Receiving directive.
based on, again,
Directive heard.
the lore from Norse mythology
Initiating full.
and other mythologies too.
So sleepy.
Alright, we already watched this. Initiating full. Oh, maybe that's why, because like her, like the little veil thing, it kind of like obscures her hair a little bit, or at least it kind of like blends in. So maybe that's why I thought it was longer. Okay, anyway. Initiating full. Fimbulvetter. Jormungandr. There we go. Jormungandr. So I was right, yeah. I don't know how to say the thing with the 2 dots over it, though. I don't know if that it has a name. So sleepy. You are... She is awake. Oh, Thor's here, too. Huh? Who's awake? Do you know her, Thor? Yes, that is Jormungandr, my nemesis. That's true, yeah. The fact that she's awake. Perhaps this is humanity's single moment of good fortune. Working hard is not good for your health. Take mortals. They overwork themselves despite not wanting to. I wish they would just relax and take it easy. Don't you? I do not know what it is you speak of. Mortals should relax, unwind, live their lives in comfort. Perhaps it's time I put in a little effort. Hey, mortals. Yes? There's no need to worry about anything now that I'm awake. You can just take it easy. I will figure this out for you so you won't have to lift a finger. Really? Look how happy she is. Snake Lady Sprite is certainly something. Of course. Now then, Fimbulvetter. Just you leave Fimbulvetter to me. Buy us a little time, would you? Then you'll be able to relax forever and ever. Snakes and all the students in Slytherin. Well, they're not all snakes, though. Alright. Yeah, so when we see some of those characters, we'll turn on animations then, so we can kind of see it. Catching up because I came in late, and first round feature match is Purple Enel versus Black Emo. Okay. Oh, for One Piece. I suppose it's time my body starts to wake up. Now, initiating full freeze. Ah, no need to worry, mortals. What? Where? We've been teleported, just like when Thor did it before. So, she helped us get away again? How exhausting. I haven't put in such effort in a long time, but you have nothing to worry about now. As you see, Jormungandr fled without fighting. I am the god of war, and she is my antithesis, the god of indolence. Yes, well, I simply want humanity to relax. Unlike you, I do not find excitement in abusing them. You insolent. What I wish for them is true strength, unyielding in the face of adversity. I think I'm starting to get why these two don't get along. Indeed. Jormungandr, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for saving us. Oh, don't mention it. It is my pleasure to see humans unwind. But as long as Fimbulvetr continues to freeze the world, we will never live in peace. Though we may have temporarily avoided our demise, in time the entire land will freeze. Oh, is that so? So running away won't cut it then? Fleeing accomplishes nothing beyond delaying the inevitable. They must face their problems head on. Oh, Thor, won't you be quiet already? I understand, mortals. I'll figure out a way for you to live peacefully. Empty words. Look, all I have to do is defeat Fimbulvetr, and I've got just the plan. You do? Yes, you have nothing to worry about. Leave it all to me. I like her. Let's see. Do you think Genshin on Switch takes more than 100 gigs? Because if so, I feel like I have a hard time justifying it. So it's hard to say because the other console versions, because keep in mind, we all seem to be kind of... so if you look at other console versions, like the ones on PlayStation and Xbox, those are using the full size game, whereas obviously I play on mobile, which is the iPad, but obviously it uses the same file as on phone. Those use the mobile one, which is like 40% of the size. So like if Genshin's 100 gigs on like PlayStation and Xbox and PC, it's 40 gigs on iPhone and iPad. So it really depends if they're going to be using the mobile version or the console version. I would imagine that they're doing the console version, because people will probably be playing on their TV. Because like again, yeah, it'll be on the handheld here, but unless you have an internet connection, you won't be able to play it. So people will most likely be playing at home. Who you don't like? Oh, I didn't say I don't like. I said I Jormungandr. I was like, I like her. She's very calm and like, oh, I'll help you find a solution to all your problems. Just leave it to me. And I'm like, thank you. It's nice to be able to not have to stress out about it. All right, part 2, comfortable deaths. But yeah, guys, to answer your question, I do think it'll be on I think it'll be more like the main, like the console and PC release versus the mobile one. Game key cards needing to be downloaded to your system. Keeping a supermassive game around long term feels unrealistic space-wise. Yeah, that's why I have a terabyte SD card. I would go bigger, but I don't think they were because you have to have the express cards for the Switch 2, which I don't know if they had 2 terabyte yet at the time. I don't know if they have it in now. I just know at the time 1 terabyte was the largest available. Now, mortals, I will guide you to my place of rest. It's dark and humid, a comfortable place to sleep. I'm sure you'll like it. Once we're there, we'll discuss the plan for you to live your lives in peace and comfort. We're gonna live in her place. I think that's gonna cut it. Sorry, Mr. G. Oh, no worries. That happens sometimes. I get it. Alright, part 3 for others' sake. Sorry, I'm mainly lurking to a voice. Oh, you're good. No worries. I appreciate it. For others' sake.
See what I can do!
The world should be shaped according to our thoughts and feelings. It should be molded by us. Oh, Eloa doesn't get to say anything? When they end support with Fae, I hope they make an offline version where you keep your units. Fae's the only game where certain units are playable after all, so I don't want to lose it. Yeah, and then like, a lot of the conversations too. Would be nice to be able to still access. Otherwise, we're gonna do a whole lot of documenting once this game EOS gets announced. If we won't be able to keep playing it or access anything. Maybe I should start doing that. Part 4, Beyond Conflict.
I'll do it.
Is that like Beyond Meat? Bum, bum. See, you and I are the same, Camilla. We both fight for our homelands and the people important to us. We keep having the epic music here from like the trailers. Wasn't this from the original like Fae commercial back when CYL 1 happened? I'm pretty sure that's in our commercial like reel. Fae still probably has 2 years left of active content, but I want to keep like still playable, or keep like say playable Lilith or Renea around long term. No, that's fair, yeah. And again, like I said, there's a lot of voice lines recorded here. And I won the first Japan region. Oh, congrats to them! What's next for them then? Where are they headed to? Power of the Three Realms, Part 5. Let's see what happens here.
Face me if you
Alright, so
dare.
Jormungandr's on our side. That's good. That's good. This is my resting place. Wonderful, isn't it? Now, let us discuss what we must do. Hold it. If you, Jormungandr, are going to be an ally to humanity, then you must show your godly prowess. My what? You know. Oh, right. What was it again? Thou shalt demonstrate thy strength. Did I get that right? Sorry to bother you, mortals. You don't need to put in your full effort, but can you show me your strength? Alright, we'll turn on animations because we have Jormungandr here. Have animations on for her battle sprite.
Here I go. Take this.
Whoa! She's gigantic.
Finally, a rest.
That is something. Is she big?
Huh?
We will win!
Bum, bum, bum. Oh no! Looks like I've been defeated. Alright, it's over. Now I'll be your allies, mortal. Now I'll be your ally, mortals. You disrespect the sacred battle between gods and humans. We fought. I lost. No complaining. Now this way, mortals. It really is calming being back in my resting place. Now that I'm feeling so cozy, I'm getting sleepy. How about I take a little nap before we talk? Do make yourselves comfortable. Okay. Jormungandr, are you not going to aid the mortals? Their lives are short. Hurry up and tell them your plan. Alright, Thor. Unlike you, I am kind to mortals. I was about to tell them, but the more you rushed me, the less motivated I feel. You lazy little... Speaking with you accomplishes nothing. Fimbulvetter is a disaster that brings ruin even to the gods. How do you, a god yourself, propose to slay her? You're right, it does sound difficult to do alone. Besides, I don't like fighting. It's not relaxing. But what about the other three gods whose worlds are currently being annihilated? Perhaps we should gather the power of the gods of the lower three realms. If I unite their powers with the god of Askers, connected to them and mine as the dormant god, then I see. It seems you can even think when you're half asleep. After you combine the power of the three lower realms, right here is a hero who has been entrusted with Asker's power. Is this gonna like overload Alphonse's body or something? Oh, see, Thor? You try so hard, you never have the opportunity to come up with any good ideas. Now then, Nifl, Muspel, and Hel, would you gather the three powers of your realms for me? Alphonse, it's just like you mentioned before, isn't it? Lady Nifl's power resides within me. I have the power that I stole from Muspel. Is that so? This works out great then. Gathering all three powers would have been so much work. So that leaves one left. Hel, the realm where the ruler of the dead, Leaf, Thraseer, and the rest were. Alright, next time on Power Rangers. Actuaries, welcome in. How you doing today? We just finished the story. We did our polls. We got like yarn in 2 polls. Guess what I found, friends? What'd you find? Seems right like Ragnarok will be book 11. Well, we're already like all of this is Ragnarok. 10, 11, 12. Midpoint is usually when they introduce the actual villain of most books. Just saying. Well, keep in mind though, this story is lasting 3 books. Oh, a drawing tutorial of Jufufu. Let's go. Is Jufufu coming up then soon on your streams? Literally in Ragnarok now. Ragnarok is 3 phases. This is phase 1. Yeah. So books 10, 11, and 12. All right, we already did our polls. Which design do you like most from the 3 chosen so far? Probably Alphonse. Like the Fjorm design. I mean, it's cool, but it's also it just feels off. And then like Yarn's, I don't know. I still like her base design. It's not just the instant annihilation of all life. Yeah. So it'll take 3 years to get through this story apparently. It's the only one I dislike. It's very basic, but at the same time, like I said, like for Leg Yarn, the new design, I still like her base design more. Out of all the alts that we've gotten for Leg Yarn, I kind of like her base design the most. We're doing 1 book per phase. Basically, yes. It seems like it, at least. It looks like the entire second half of this phase is all hell and stuff. You don't like Fjorm's hat? I mean, it does kind of feel a little bit out of place. So, like, they could have gone so many different ways with her design, but I don't know. Like, I don't dislike it. I just, it's not really. I'm not feeling it. Fjorm at least looks more like she lives in a snowfield. I'm not arguing that. This is the coolest Leg Yarn has looked. Disagree. Again, I don't dislike her design. I just like her base design more. Fjorm's hat is what I like. She actually looks Russian. You know, the country made of ice. Most people don't live by the ice, though. Siberia. All right. Legarn's base is maybe like our 4th best design. I again agree to disagree. Hate playing against NL. This for Anubis design and Summer were all better than base. Yeah, I don't know. I like her. I really like her base design. Bum, bum. All right. Anything else with Faye that we need to do? We did our polls. We'll level up the leg yarn. Oh, actually, while we're here, let's watch the ending of the last TT. I'll watch it in this one. Who are you? And why are you talking to me? Princess Air, this flower from your brooch was on the ground. Here you go. Oh, thank you. Perhaps it fell because I was moving around so much. But this flower is it really you? It is. It's not just a flower. All of them in this space, and the plants, even the birds. They're all you, Amir. You reside in all living things, and you're here watching over me. And with this outfit I am wearing, you must be frolicking like a child and blessing me today. I can tell that's what you're doing. Thank you, Amir. Princess Air, I was looking for you. Wow, what a wonderful dress. Oh, Princess Sharena, to what do I owe the pleasure? Well, you see, Commander Anna wants to take pictures of all the princesses to celebrate the festival. Will you join us? Wait, we have cameras in this world? Oh, and not to worry. I won't let her use it for her business. Oh, I guess, yeah, Anna's had a camera, yeah. Alright then, I will join you. Don't worry about me, Amir. I have friends here. I'm no longer lonely. Know that as you watch over me. That's sweet. If we're comparing Muspel character-based designs, she's also third there. Lave is clear winner, and Bindi also beats her. No, Leg Yarn has always been my favorite design out of all the characters. So, yeah. That's a hard disagree. Anna has used cameras literally every year. Yeah, I forgot about that. Alright. Now I think we're good with Faye, right? Oh, I wonder if it's still available. I got it on my main. But yeah, if you haven't, guys, if you are one of the people that likes to get when they have these like customization designs, like the background things, this one's available. So Serene Seaside. So if you want to get that, it's available. I got that on my main just to have it. Character-wise, like Yarn is best Muspel character, but actual design-wise, I think she only beats Surtur. Yeah, I don't know. I would rank her first. I guess I don't know. There's something about her design I've always liked. Second, I would say probably say Levitain. Veronica didn't have a Muspel design, right? She was just working with them for that chapter. I don't think she had like her own Muspel design. Alright, I think we're good on Faye. And then Dragon, you had the video in the Hoyoverse, right? We're gonna do our dailies. It's only 10 o'clock. We only spent like an hour on Faye. Veronica didn't get a redesign till Emblem. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, I don't remember her having one. I just remember there was a trailer where the four of them were like standing on like some mountainside or whatever. Not four of them. Like Leg Yarn wasn't there. It was Veronica, Surtur, Levitain, and was it Loki? It might have been Loki. I don't remember. It was four of them on a mountainside somewhere. All right, we're gonna do our dailies. I'll watch that Genshin video real quick here. So this is low-end standardized test. Is this spoilers for anything like story-wise, or is this just about the character for low-end? Like, is it safe for Kaizen to watch? That's the question. See, it wasn't wasn't Veronica. It was Surtur, Loki, Levitane, Leg Yarn. I don't think they. I remember not seeing Leg Yarn for a while. She was a prisoner book too. Are you sure? I have to look this up now. Hold on. Let's see. I remember Muspel taking her prisoner, maybe, but oh yeah, I'll look it up. Bindi held her and Ilger captive. Set before the knights went to Nod Cry, so I think it should be safe. Okay. So it's like a flashback kind of thing. So yeah, that should be safe for Kaizen then. Okay, so this is the scene I remember seeing. So yeah, it is Veronica there. Now she might be a prisoner here, but I just remember her seeing. I remember seeing her on this mountainside. So this is the shot I remember. So Surtur, Levitane, Loki, Veronica. But again, she might be a prisoner here. I don't know. And yeah, Leg Yarn is not here because I remember we didn't actually see Leg Yarn until like further into the book. Maybe not necessarily halfway, but she definitely wasn't there at the beginning. So yeah, Levitane fighting Alphonse. Loki fighting Sharena. Good for Sharena. Yeah, see Veronica fighting Kieran. Surtur's there. Latest contender for prettiest Fae character. Again, we all have our different tastes. Actually, I wonder, should I make a list of my like favorites, like Fae OC designs, taking all alts into consideration. So I don't want like an outfit to be like the main decider of something. So like just taking all alts into consideration, just the overall design of the character. We should probably do that. I'm so mad she's never had a usable alt. Yeah, see, again, Leg Yarn was not here in this trailer, and we didn't meet her until further into the book. I don't think it was midpoint. I think it was like a few chapters before that, but yeah, she wasn't there in the beginning. But yeah, that's the book 2 trailer. And that's the shot I was talking about, so where were they? Yeah, right there. Yeah, I remember the shot. I didn't remember it being orange in the background, but I do remember this shot of them on the mountainside. So, let's see here. But okay, let's get to some Genshin. Actually, no, let's stay on this because we're gonna watch a video. Veronica being here is weird, and again, Faye often lies in trailers. It's also possible that they just change plans in the middle of a book. Or rather, they might have changed plans by the time we saw this, but it was already made. So it's like, all right, show them it anyway. We'll have to get to where we want to get to via story. Because they can more easily change dialogue, but these things are animated like 9 months in advance. Ash doesn't land and sit on us in the actual book. Wait, what? Oh, I know. Yeah. I know what you're saying. But again, like they animate these like 9 months in advance, and if they change their mind on story stuff, then then they change their mind later on. It's easier to change dialogue than it is to change in the animation. So, all right, let's watch this video. So again, this is almost like a prequel to the stuff that we've all played, so this shouldn't be a spoiler. But if in case anyone doesn't want to see it, this is the character trailer, or the character teaser, I'm saying, for Lowen. So it's called Standardized Test. But again, if you don't want to see it, this is your last warning. But yeah, Lowen comes out on Tuesday. So at least as far as a character wish banner. So, all right, here we go. How long is it? 3 minutes. Here we go. I'll differ. Okay, 3 minutes, Kaizen. 3 minutes. Back in 5. That works.
Hey, did you hear?
My Edelgard's blocking the screen again.
The examiner for this expedition selection is the new vice captain of the 5th Company.
Examiner.
I thought he only recently joined the Knights. How did he get promoted so fast?
Did no one in the 5th Company put up an objection? Those firearm guys are usually as hot-tempered as their weapons.
It doesn't matter how he got the job. What's important is how we get him to pick us for the expedition.
We're on 2 features matches.
any
Red,
of you spoken
green,
to him yet?
Luffy versus Yellow, and all this time? Okay.
Is there nothing we can work off of? Not even rumors?
I heard someone say no matter what the mission is, he always charges headlong into the fray. He's never scared of getting hurt. Maybe he even enjoys it.
I heard the same thing. Last time he was sent to Dragonspine, he ambushed a whole Fatui camp all by himself. I'd rather take on the Recon and Vanguard companies combined than tangle with a guy like that.
Sounds like he loves a good fight.
Oh?
Uh-huh.
I heard he used to be an adventurer. They say he got bored with commissions, so he snuck his way into the Knights of Favonius.
Snuck his way in?
Maybe it's not the fighting he likes per se, more just having fun.
Having fun? Doesn't sound much like a knight to me.
Ooh. Saying this to his face.
Come to think of it, which company are you from? I don't think I've seen you around. You look young. A fresh new rookie, huh?
Don't you worry, you'll get to know me soon enough. How about a toast?
Why not? A drink to new friendships.
When? How did the wine? Drugs.
What's going on with
That should
with him?
just about sum up the assessment.
100% failure rate. What else should I have expected? Oh?
They should count themselves lucky. If they ran into someone like me in the wild, it wouldn't have just been 40 winks. How can someone who's about to embark on a grand expedition be so sloppy?
Huh. Well played. Join us then. We could use someone to keep us honest.
It would be my honor, Grandmaster.
Dun dun dun. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Have we had his story yet? Like his a deep dive into his story? I know he's appeared in the story, but I don't think we've had like a story quest for him per se. Every Straw Hat has at least 1 leader card so far, except for Frankie. Saying we might see one for him. His story quest releases with him. Okay, so Tuesday basically. Bum, bum, bum. Already over? Yep, it was only 3 minutes. Now we're just gonna get our dailies out of the way. Sorry, I haven't met him yet and didn't want to see it so I can keep believing my theory. Okay. Oh, and this is Affinity Battle. No. Remember, guys, if you guys are clipping stuff throughout the week, whoever has the clip with the most views at the end of the week will get a gifted sub.
Add Astra.
Is it Lowen or Lowen? It's Lowen. There you go. Thank you, Dragon. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum. Oh, we're full up. What should I spend my resin on? Do we know which weekly boss and which world boss Sandrone needs? Keep wanting to type W because Dragalia. Gotta unlearn that. You must unlearn what you have learned. OP 17, which is the 4th anniversary set of the 4th anniversary, is themed around the current story arc, which is Elbaf. Thought Lone was just a comical character, but I guess we're wrong. Don't see too much. Kaizen hasn't played yet. They do look very young, though. Officially, no, we don't. But I can look up her mats. I just need to figure out where I can spend my resin. Do you think I don't know? Do you want to know? Just the weekly boss and then the world boss. The weekly boss, I think I need 18 of something, right? And then I think the world boss I need 46. Is summer the last season for Australia? Wait, what? What do you mean the last season? It's a cycle, man. There's no start, no end. I know them, but I think they aren't released as non-leaks. Okay. I know I'm not gonna spoil it. Okay. Called Madman's Restraint. Which one's that one? Stream froze for me, so I didn't hear your response. Oh, you asked, is summer the last season? I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean last season? It's a cycle. There is no last season. Kind of like a sash. For world or weekly? For weekly? This one? Madman's Restraint. Okay. Oh, perfect. I have 18 of that. What about... So I guess I don't have to do that. What about World Boss? Well, I mean, isn't reverse for Australia? Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, we're in summer. Well, we're getting to summer now in the Northern Hemisphere. They're getting to winter soon. New Dormant Port Watcher. Plume of Fallen Watcher. Wait, where is it? This thing? Okay. Oh, we actually have a lot of those. Okay. I feel offended. Wait, what's going on?
Every day. So don't worry about me. I can keep up.
The one at the northern end of Dormant. Okay. I would do that boss right now, but Kaizen hasn't seen it yet. At least I don't think. Let's see. But yeah, they're currently in fall and almost in winter. But it's a giant island, so it's very it's not as like it's a little bit more temperate around the coastlines, and their inland is like a desert.
For
so
anyone in particular. Still,
18, yeah, 18 and 46. That I know.
I hope it provides a moment of peace all the same.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree?
You plan to chase weapon on her. So if I win super early, you think that ignorant that spoils something? No, just making sure we're careful. But okay, so here's the thing. As far as my predictions for Luna 8, Sandrone will either run alongside Raiden, Columbina, or Citlali. Two of those options are extremely tempting to me because I wouldn't mind getting both or either one. In the case of Sandrone Raiden or Sandrone Columbina. So if either of those is the case, then if I get Sandrone super early, we might try for weapon. We'll see.
So don't worry about me. I can
we might not be able to go for like 160. We might just go until we get a weapon because again, I'll be happy with either one, if in either of those scenarios. But it would be nice because again, I would be fine with either of those. It's not like the banners where it's like, oh, one of the weapons I would really like, and the other is like, eh. Like when did we get Emily's weapon? We were trying for something else. Remember that? Do you guys remember that? When did we get Emily's weapon? Hold on. Seven, 8. Oh, we were going for Moika's. And we got Emily's. One of the decks I play, which is Red Purple Roger, it's not getting a lot of new support, but he's getting a new Newgate card. Gives your turn 2k attack and double attack to your leader, and Roger is base 7k attack, but is 5k if you're at 9 or less done. Okay.
This realm is
But yeah, now if they run alongside Citlali, or again, my expectation is it's Citlali. The other two possibilities besides Citlali are Kanich and Mualani. I don't see either of them. I think Citlali is the most likely of the three. But I think Columbine is a lock. I think Raiden's pretty close to a lock. Needs a whole lot of new support. He's in a very comfortable. He's in a very comfortable, I'm guessing, that position with the current Roger Pirates package we have for him.
if you ever have it.
Alright. Kaizen go audio only. I'm gonna go do a couple of this boss fight. Just so I can use up my resin, then claim my dailies. Have I gotten... Okay, so this will be 5 for the weekly result here. 8 cost Roger promo, or the 7 cost Zoro, because they give him 2k attack until the end of your opponent's next turn. Alright, is Kaizen on audio? I don't think some of these people play anymore in Fae. Has anyone heard from Leafy in a while? Or Nucknewt? Shipped out pre-orders for the set because pre-release for OP16 started today. Ship out pre-orders for the news. Oh, nice. Okay. Or Jane Buzz Jane. You know what else is shipping right now? My Lucina statue for the 1/7 scale, like the big statues. So that is shipping. So that should get here within the week or so. And I have to figure out where to put it. I might have to reorganize some stuff, guys. I am running out of space again. But what I want to do, because like a lot of these boxes, because they're boxed according to like category, but some of these boxes are not full. So I want to see if maybe I can consolidate some boxes, make some space. Because I have no room. Like I literally have Edelgard, Dimitri, and Camilla on my desk. Not getting one because I'm going to see if I can get a box of OP17 as a birthday present. Which set comes out in August. Okay. You got time. Alright, Kaizen, are you on audio only? I'm going to do at least a couple of these battles. Just to use up resin.
Let's fly.
Yeah, I'll just look down the whole time.
Observe and know my heart.
A moonlit night for all. Everybody stand back. Take me up. Locked on.
Recorded. Each deed will be judged.
Open fire. Bullseye. Hold on to your hats.
Test concluded.
Bottom. We got 4. Dragon, who's your next pulling target? Because I know you've been saving ever since you started the trend line.
Observe and know my heart.
You're going for Sandra? Okay.
Teamwork is true.
It'll be the first simultaneous release, also from OP17 onward. Everyone gets the products at the same time. Like everyone?
Each deed will be judged.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Let's light it up.
Test concluded.
So we're at 36. Now we're at 39. And Sparkle, are you still planning on going for Lowen, or are you gonna wait for Sandrone and anyone else on the Marin not clicking? Is it because you're on the cloud thing?
Calculation. Annihilation mode. Insulate. Everybody stand back. Let's fly.
Recorded. Each deed will be judged.
Locked on. Locked on.
Doesn't matter. Well, no, my question is because, like, I mean, obviously you've put a lot of effort into the game already, and it'd be a shame to kind of lose all that. But my question is, if you rely on the cloud thing, which costs money, we could maybe look into, you know, like every week I basically give you guys like gifted subs. If you want, if you get to a point where you accumulate several gifted subs, and obviously you can only use like one per month anyway. If you accumulate more than your monthly sub, then maybe you can exchange it for something else, and maybe we get you like an Apple gift card or something, so you can pay for cloud stuff. All right, I think I'm 1 short, or 1 battle short. Hold on. 1, maybe 2. Most likely 2. Well, we can just do it tomorrow. Oh wait, let's go collect our... Oh yeah, feel free to message me if the game is still there. I'll probably be asleep when you message me because this live stream is on Oceania time. But yeah, it'll be fine, I guess. Yeah, we can look into that to help you out if that's the case.
Thank you for completing today.
But yeah, Joel, I'll check tomorrow morning if I can, and then I'll message you. I'll pick it up if it's there. Yay, we got it. Claim. So week 3 is set. Oh my gosh. So we have 7 plus 72, so 79. $200.78, so 200. I'm 4 under trendline in Genshin. ZZZ. Bum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum. Oh yeah, we're just getting our dailies done at this point.
When I was 15, the thought of an apocalypse never troubled me.
Bum 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 ba-da-dum, bum bum ba-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-dum. Oh yeah, and then Shiyu defense resets, I think. But yeah, Sparkle, so again to my question, so I know at one point you were planning on going for Lowen. Are you still planning on going for Lowen, or are you waiting for like Luna 8 Sandrone, or any of the other characters in Luna 8? Okay, back. Sorry, family. Called right after I said my last. Oh, no worries. That actually worked out because I had to do the boss, the world boss, and I know you haven't seen that boss yet. Oh, hang on. Niece needed to tell me how good her movie was. Which movie? Come on, yellow. No. AMDC episode 9. AMDC. They're airing in certain theaters. What's AMDC? How are we going to go about the Apple Card? Oh, how much is it? How much is the cloud thing? Because normally when I give you guys subs, that's like essentially like $6 per week. Oh, Amazing Digital Circus. Okay. Very popular. No, yeah. No, a lot of people have been talking about it. Yeah. 1999. Okay. I'll tell you what. If you accumulate 3 gift subs, then you can exchange that for that instead. Like every time you accumulate 3. Is that how you normally get the cloud subscription? You pay through? Do you pay through Apple or do you pay through somewhere else, like their website or something? Let's see here.
What brings you here this time?
I think everyone's core skills except for. Hold on. Yeah, we're working on hers, but she needs just the notorious. Oh wait, this is good to go. But we need a little bit more before we can get that last one. Gift subs, yeah. So remember, guys, anytime that's everything. Anytime you clip things and you end up having the most viewed clip per week, you can get a gifted sub the following week. If you have the most viewed clip through Apple, okay. So then, yeah, we can do it through that. So if you accumulate 3, then you can opt to save up for that instead. She's maxed out her core skill. He's a 4-star. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I don't use him. Yeah, Chingy's, and then Chuyuan. Oh, I see. Now, sorry, this match is getting towards the end as we're the final minute. Let's go. That's usually the one that matters. So I'm surprised that FF7 Part 3 released at the same time on Switch. I'm used to third-party stuff being later on. No, yeah. They've been aggressively trying to release it on the Switch at the same time. Because Square Enix, they love releasing on the platform with the most sales. So the most popular platform, so that way their games can sell to the majority of people. Wait, do we do have to gift the sub? No. What I'm saying is, like, if you earn a gifted sub, you can instead save it, right? Because you can be like, oh, you can save it for whenever, and then if you can save up 3, then instead of doing the subs, I can give you the thing, the Apple thing. Directors already confirmed that the trilogy will be on Switch 2 before Rebirth was officially announced for Switch 2. Yeah. They didn't say if Stellar Blade 2 was coming to Switch. Hoping for maybe confirmation during Direct. Probably, yeah. Simultaneous release that surprised me. When the system's as powerful as all the other ones, at least incapable of doing it, there's no reason not to release it at the same time. Yeah, because Square Enix they have no need to be exclusive to PlayStation. They prefer to release on the system that has the biggest audience. Sparkle did all of these ones. Thank you, thank you.
If it's you,
So I think that was for Chingy. We still need the notorious hunts for them. But yeah, now we have enough to get theirs up once we get those. Luffy takes it in the most clutch win I've seen in a yellow and Enel matchup. Gives me a tiny bit of hope that maybe Persona will be simultaneously on everything. Yeah, again, the fact that the Switch 2 is as powerful as it is, where it's like, yeah, I mean, yeah, if you look really closely, frame by frame, you'll still see graphical differences between, like, a PS5 Pro and a Switch 2. No duh. But, like, we're at a point now where it's, like, diminishing returns. Like, if you're watching it in motion, you're not going to be able to tell. So there's no real reason why they'll have to be like, oh, we can only release this on PS5 and Xbox, and then Switch owners will have to wait until the next gen to be able to see it on their platform. It's not like that anymore. Switch 2 is like PS4 level, but not base PS5, right? Yeah, okay, so the Switch 2 will exceed like the PS4 Pro pushed to its max. Now, when you're comparing to the base PS5, if you were to push the base PS5 to its absolute maximum, which at this point in its lifespan, most developers haven't even gotten anywhere close, then yeah, you could probably surpass what the Switch 2 can currently do. But the thing is that the Switch can do some really cool things. In terms of like, you know, like ray tracing and all this stuff like that take up a lot of power on the other systems, but you can do it on a Switch 2 very efficiently, despite the Switch 2 having a more a chip that focuses more on power efficiency so that it doesn't drain the battery. So you can power for power, like watt for watt, you can get more out of the Switch 2 than you can a PS5 Pro, actually. But in terms of like what's the word I'm looking for? Of the like absolute output that the Switch can do, or Switch 2 can do, if you were to push the base PS5 to its limits, you could probably still get a little bit more. Now you're gonna use up like 6 times the amount of power on a base PS5, but yeah, you can probably get more advanced graphics. Want to know what local specialty Sandrona uses to level up? Not right now. Because that one I can easily farm everything, probably within like 2 rotations or 2 respawns. So that one I can wait until later. It's more of the weekly boss that's the one that's going to take some time. But it looks like we have enough already. Why would Revival get its rating on the Xbox store just for it not to be on there on Sunday? Like every Switch 2 port is only 30 FPS. Because a lot of times that they're focusing on power efficiency. Because again, the Switch 2 is surprisingly powerful and capable, but because, again, most people aren't going to be able to tell the difference when a game's in motion. What they will be able to tell is frame rate. You would rather a game, even something as powerful as the Switch 2, because the Switch 2 can handle things up to like 120 FPS, but you want to optimize so that even if you're in handheld mode, which is less powerful because are not hooked up to power that's not battery, you want to make sure that you can maintain consistent frame rate. Because if you get stuttering, even at 60 frames per second, where it dips down to like 30 or less, then that's more noticeable to someone as opposed to a steady 30 frames per second.
A new case to solve?
Bum, bum, bum. How people view anything other than silky smooth 60 to be completely unacceptable unless it's real bad. I hardly ever notice. If you're on a 4K TV, then sure, I can kind of see that. But again, when when the Switch is plugged in, it can do more things. So if a developer really wants to push 60, they can on when it's docked. You can probably push 120. But again, a lot of times they're going to prioritize the fact that because they know people play in handheld mode, especially kids. So they're going to want to make sure that that's optimized so that way it maintains a smooth and consistent 30 as opposed to 60 where it stutters. I know stuff like Scarlet and Violet, but not really with stuff like P3R or Tales of Rise. I will say this. You're going to notice more when 60 will stutter versus something that's only 30 but consistently 30. Like, yeah, 60 is really smooth. And like even on when I play like Genshin, we tried out like the 120 FPS because it can do it on iPad, and it was butter smooth. But if you are in a situation where you get to 60 or get to 120, but then you have occasional frame rate dips, and it stutters down to like 30 or 20, it's more noticeable versus 30 consistently. Like, no problem, not even straining to hit 30 consistently. We got red, yellow Bonnie versus blue Jinbei matchup for round 3. How many rounds are there? How much money do I have?
We can go out anytime.
Not a lot, so let's farm for that. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-da-dum.
It's over. Come again.
Oh, we're doing the Denny's. I probably shouldn't have done that. That's fine.
Waste of time.
Completed? What are we upgrading? Up to 10 Swiss rounds on day 1. Okay. Only you notice stuff when stuff gets so bad it gets close to freezing. Like Switch 1 Scarlet and Violet on the water felt like 5 FPS. Never noticed that on the water, but you could see it in the background because the Scarlet and Violet, they had it set up so like if stuff was close to you, it would prioritize that first frame rate. Where if it's further away, it would be okay with it dipping in the background. That kind of thing you'll easily notice because the game stops moving. No, sure, yeah. I don't think I've ever noticed that though in the water. So when Scarlet and Violet on water was like you were playing on literal slideshow. Yeah, again, like I said, I've never noticed that, but again, I played Scarlet Violet's docked, so that should have been more consistent. I don't know if you were playing in handheld or playing on like a Switch Lite or something.
Just tell me.
Should I wait for Switch 2 for Scarlet and Violet?
Just tell me.
Well, we get winds and waves now.
Leave it to me.
Still a thing undocked. I've never noticed that.
Understood.
And I had a launch Switch, I think, at the time. I mean, now I have the OLED, but well, now I have Switch 2, but what was I checking?
What brings you up?
It's our turn. Take your time. I'm listening. I can become even stronger.
Alright, how many pulls do we have? 15 plus no standard pulls, okay. So 58. We have 170.9, so 170. We're gonna run that down, meaning I've not gained a pull today. But we gained 2 yesterday, so I guess it evens out. Because on average, we gain 1 pull per day when I'm just doing dailies. If I do other stuff, like the hangout thing in this game, or meetup, whatever they're called, I should be gaining more like 3 per day. I'll have to do HI third dailies too. Well, no, we're not gonna use up like resin or anything like that, or stamina, whatever it's called. We're just gonna do like login bonuses. I think I did those already though. Like I said, I don't know if you guys heard me earlier. Maybe end of chapter 5 was not the best place to stop, because there was someone that we met at the end of chapter 5, and then I think the second day login bonus might have spoiled something. I don't have context, but I can maybe like put theories together in my head. I don't want to think too hard about it because I don't want to spoil myself. But yeah, it was probably not the best place to stop at the end of chapter 5. I should either have stopped before chapter 5 or like well after it. So you have the game. How much storage is Rebirth? I haven't installed it yet or loaded it, but I have it on cartridge. Just gonna make sure I have storage for it. Yeah, I have it on physical. Where is it? Oh, it's over here. It's over here behind me. Isn't a game key card? I haven't opened it yet. Because again, I'm hoping I can play through the original Final Fantasy VII, and then I still have to play Remake, and then I'll get to, I think. Although actually, if it's game key card, it probably says on the back. Let me check. Let me check for you. Oh, there you go. Kaiden's got it. 91.7 gigs. Fixated on Teresa, apparently. Yeah, the characters and the premise of the game are interesting. It's just the chapters go by so fast. I mean, I get that it's like an earlier game, but it still blows my mind that we went from Honkai Impact 3rd, and then 3 years later, we have Genshin. Which, yeah, Genshin obviously looks more dated than something like Starro or ZZZ, but Genshin looks surprisingly good for being 3 years after Impact 3rd. Especially, like, the more recent parts of the game, like character models and animations, look fantastic. But even, like, the early stuff in Genshin, like, do you know how many times I've gone back and rewatched, like, you know, I don't know if it was their first appearance, but do you remember when Raiden came out of, like, their little, like, zone, and then they were basically, like, stepping down, and, like, the Traveler was there, and Tomo was there, and then they, like, knocked us back, and then like, Paimon's like, no, and we all kind of made our escape. I keep watching that clip, and I'm like, how is this so good from back then? Okay, so wait until I finish Remake first. Oh, no, I'm going to be playing it way long after you, because I have a long way to go still, but yeah. When you open, can you tell me if when you open, can you tell me if case is reversible? Because I hate how disclaimer ruins box art. Yeah, I can let you know. Early Genshin didn't look too amazing. Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure. But, like, even, like, that Raiden cutscene, you know the one I'm talking about, right? That looked amazing. And obviously, yes, the animations now are much better. Let's see, because I'm working on base console storage. How much space do you have right now, like, on SD card? Because I know I upgraded to a 1 terabyte card. Oh, let's see, Doral says it is reversible. Okay. Raiden was a year into the game. Yeah, but that's still only a year into the game. And that looks really good. Again, a year into Genshin is 4 years after 4 years after Impact 3rd. That's still impressive given what I saw yesterday in Impact 3rd. Now, granted, I'm playing the early parts of Impact 3rd, and it sounds like when you were talking about it yesterday, it sounds like it improved over time. Like, even Chapter 5, I could already tell, like, oh, running around feels a lot better than the earlier chapters. You're literally, yeah, on launch HI3. But still, though. We're 1 away from the last one, from 3. But yeah, we'll check in. I think I did my check-in stuff on there already. That's how I know. But like I said, end of Chapter 5, probably the worst place to stop. To then get my second day login bonuses today. But oh well. No, nothing we can do about that now. Materials have been collected. Yay! Can we go build her? I haven't got an SD card because of how expensive they are. Okay. I want a 1 terabyte card, but I think that's going to be my reward once I finish more of my backlog. Man, you guys should have all bought yours. I'm not trying to make you feel bad, but like, you guys should have gotten your SD cards like a year ago. Because now the price of storage is ridiculous. Like, oh my god. Right now I'm rocking the 512. Yeah, no problem.
Does this road have
Yeah,
more
512 is still better
variables
than
to
like nothing. So we need more of them? You told me I had everything. Alright, whatever. Start farming more. Figured price would go down as card is less new. Right? You would think that, but everything is up now. Did I have my Switch 2 yet before the price hike? Because I got my new for Christmas. Right. Yeah, but I mean, you're always gonna realize that you're gonna need more storage at some point. So the only thing is though, like none of us knew before the Switch came out that it was going to require these new Express cards. Because like I had a 1 terabyte card for my old Switch. Can't use it on the Switch 2, except for things like the photo album.
Does this road have
Can't
more
use it for
variables
games.
to come?
Okay, what am I short on? I'm short on those. Alright, we're almost there. Again, for dailies, I'm assuming I only gained 1 pull today. My next targets, let's see, I'm not pulling in the Lowen Moika phase. What's my next target in any Hoyo game? Next is, I don't know if we're pulling Valina because we aren't gonna know. Because Kaizen said we might get 2 Void Hunters in 3.1. I guess we'll get drip marketing for that probably next week. Oh wait, no, this week. What? We could get drip marketing as soon as tomorrow. But we also have, oh wait, no, sorry, special programs tomorrow. We might get drip marketing as soon as Monday. Special program tomorrow. Possible drip marketing for ZZZ on Monday. So I guess we might know if 1 or more. No, we should know if both are by sometime next week. Because if we're getting 2 new characters, we'll get those drip marketed. Yeah, right now I don't know. We can pull for Valina, but if we are getting 2 Void Hunters in 3.1, we might want to save that guarantee. Get Valina some other time. After that banner, next one, let's see. I'm not pulling on Cyrene Finon, so next thing after that will be Sandrone. Let's go. Yeah, tomorrow's stream, guys, we're going to do ZZ special program. Because normally it's today, but I guess because of Chinese history, they didn't want to do it today. Alright, how many pulls do I have? Pick up Rebirth when it's on sale and start the whole trilogy once it's closer to release date for the 3rd one. By then I'll have hopefully knocked out a solid chunk of backlog. We have 11. Plus 30, so it's 41. So my guess is we've gained 2 polls. Yep, we gained 2 polls today, thanks to that the gift of whatever ticket thingy. And then I'll check in on HI third, but I think I already did that. Like I said, that's how I know the second one was a possible spoiler. So sorry you guys didn't get to see my genuine reaction to finding out in story. But again, maybe I'm wrong as to like what the actual context is. But it seemed like a spoiler. There's a game coming to Switch in a few weeks that I've been wanting to play for what it feels like ages, but I said I'd stop buying games till Time Stranger because I'm already using digital light income for stuff. If you find it, how long do you think it'll ship? Asking to see if I can time finishing remake before it arrives. Well, I mean you're local, so it'll once I ship it, it'll probably get to you within like 2 to 3 days max. But you don't have to start it as soon as you get it. You can finish remake and then play it. Did you read my previous? I thought I did. Let me see. Fixated on Tree. Oh yeah, I read that. Yeah. Yeah, no, Teresa's a cool character. Like the characters in depicted in HI3 are interesting. So again, it is interesting seeing them in a different context and a different light. Again, I get that they're different characters, most of them, but obviously the XPs are based on them. I think. Are any of these characters originally from GGZ? Because I think I remember one of you guys saying that yesterday. But my understanding is that most of them originated in this game before becoming XPs in the later games. It's Wanderstop. It's from the dude who made Stanley Parable. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, you mentioned that one, I think. True, I just mean because I have 5 chapters left to remake. Okay. I don't know GGZ, that's the Destiny question. Okay. Tap anywhere to enter. But like I said, I think I already did my dailies. Because now I can check in Hoyle Lab for this game.
Captain on the bridge.
Again, we're not playing today. We are planning to continue the story because we have to get through chapter... Did you say chapter 8 or chapter 9? But that's the goal on Monday. And then we'll have to make a decision. Join Armada. Claim 60 crystals for joining your first Armada. Dorm level up. 60,000 coins claimed. What? Claim stamina? Should we claim stamina? I'm not playing right now anyway. It doesn't really matter. Claim rewards. Confirm. Quick dispatch. Sure. Also, what is it with making remakes where they add an R word to the title? Persona and Final Fantasy are doing it. I don't know if that's Final Fantasy's like thing for everything going forward. It just happened to be what they're doing for 7. Like when they remade 3 and 4, they didn't do that. They just called it 3 and 4. So it's the fans that added DS to the name. But even then, like when they ported it to like iOS, they just left that out. But who knows? Do you think they're gonna remake another Final Fantasy game after? I know a lot of people are hoping for 9. 10's already in HD. I don't think they really need to remake that one. Well, the cutscenes are. Is there a reward or something? No. Why does it say... Oh, here, claim. Claim! That's why in the trilogy each subtitle ties to the disc they're remaking. Yeah, it's 1 per disc. I remember that because I had to borrow that. I played through disc 1 and then some when I originally played. And I've tried to restart 7 like 4 times. And I just gotten less and less far each time. So at some point we're gonna redo it on Switch. I want 6, but they said it's not happening for multiple decades. I mean, 6 still holds up from what I hear from people. Claim. I thought I did these earlier. Was this Valkyrie Growth? Achievement unlocked. Yeah, see, that's probably a spoiler. Let's not look at the screen too hard. So that was a login bonus for day 2. Let's see. 7 was multiple discs. Yeah, it was 3 discs. 8 was 4 discs. I think 9 was also 4 discs. I can't remember. That was the last of the PS1 games. Wasn't super large file size, was it? You mean like Switch? I don't know. I can check if you want. Mailbox new. Quick claim. Yeah, it's for PS1. Yeah, 7, 8, and 9 were the ones for PS1. What was Final Fantasy 3 on originally? I know 4, 5, and 6 were definitely on Super Famicom and Super Nintendo. 7, 8, 9 were on PS1. 10, 11, 12 were on PS2. Well, 11 was on a lot of things. 13 was on PS3. 14 was on a bunch of things as the online one. And I don't remember the base model for what systems 15 and 16 were for. First 6 were Super Nintendo. No, some of them were on the NES, I think, right? Original Final Fantasy 7 on Switch is only 3.8 gigs. World disc that small. They were on CDs, Kaizen. So CDs only held about like 700 megs. So if it's actually 3.8, that means they either added stuff or just like didn't worry about compression anymore because they didn't have to. But yeah, CDs were... Most CDs were 650 megs, but I think some could go up to 700. So that means 3 discs would have topped out at about 2.1 gigs. So yeah, either they added stuff or they just decided, hey, we don't have to compress these video files anymore. Dang, I'm outing myself as naive, I guess. Yeah, because DVDs, that's when a single layer DVD... Oh, actually, you know what? I didn't think about this. Maybe those maybe the CDs they used were double layer. I don't know if they were, though. But yeah, single layer DVD would hold 4.7 gigs, and then a double layer DVD, which very few, even like Wii games use those, would hold up to 9 gigs ish. Was Final Fantasy 7 on PlayStation double layer discs? Was originally released on 3 discs for PlayStation, but they were not double-layer discs. The game utilized standard CD-ROMs, which have a capacity of about 700 megabytes each. Yeah, so they would have capped out at about 2.1 gigs at most. So I wonder why it's 3.8 gigs. That's a big jump. Why is Final Fantasy 7 on Switch 3.8 gigs? I wanted to start with a 6 remake or 13, but those don't seem like options anymore. I don't think we're gonna like a remake. I think they would just like maybe port and make a... Well, no, those were already in HD. Yeah, I just would like to see a 13 trilogy release. Yeah, but I don't know why it's 3.8 gigs when the original wouldn't have been more than 2.1. But yeah, my biggest hopes are that we get a trilogy release for 13. Because like you can't even get that anymore, even like just in the regular. 13 apparently requires community-made patches on Steam. What do you mean requires community-made patches? I don't know where to get them or how to apply them. Yeah, they just need to release a trilogy at this point. Because the other games, like up to 12, you can get those anywhere digitally. I don't know what 15 and 16 are for. And they said, I think Square Enix said they are actively working on. I don't know if they confirmed it, but I think they said they're working to bring 14 to Switch 2. Let me look that up too. Jinbei? Who's Jinbei? Jinbei won the match. Oh, congrats. And that's round 3? Like, the Steam version of the game doesn't work without community made. Oh, okay. Did it work before or no? Oh, here, yeah. Final Fantasy XIV is confirmed coming to Switch 2 in August. Oh, that's the one where we need a separate subscription, even if we have a subscription for other platforms. Luckily, I don't. But yeah, so 14 is already coming to Switch 2. What was that? What platforms was that one originally for? Was that PS3 or PS4? I want to say 3. Okay, but anyway, I think we're good on HI3. I'm not going to keep track of how many pulls. It looks like I have 2,800, so that's enough for a 10 pull on Limited if I wanted. But I don't want to like look at the banner because it might be spoilers. One Piece character? Ah, okay. During highlight reel during Summer Games Fest at 14. Oh, no, this was announced a long time ago. This wasn't even before. This was before any of the Summer Games Fest thing because I don't watch any of the Summer Games Fest. Let's see. Yeah, so Final Fantasy XIV was originally for PS3 and Windows. And then, what about... 15 was, I'm guessing, PS4. Yeah, PS4 and Xbox One. Is that the same day? Yeah. And is 16 the most recent? Like, full entry? That's... Oh, that was PS5 already. Wow. So PS4 technically only had... one dedicated release because yeah 13 came to it eventually, but 14 was only for PS4. So well, hold on, yeah, so 13 was for PS3 because 12 was for PS2, guys. Final Fantasy 12 was PS2, so PS3 only got Final Fantasy 13, well, the trilogy though, they got the whole trilogy, and then PS4 was 14. And then, let's see, or sorry, 15. 14 was everything, PS3 and Windows. So I guess you can count that, but that's, again, it's an MMO, so it's for everything. So the only one that was like primarily for PS4 was 14, and then 15 was for PS5, and then, oh wait, hold on, 16 was PS5. What was 15 again? 15 was also PS4. Hold on. That's what I think. That's what I meant. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, okay. So 13 trilogy and then 14 were PS3. And then 14 being an MMO is also Windows. So I don't know if I would count that as like the PS3 release. But it came to 13. It came to PS3 on the same day. And then 15 was the only PS4 like main game. Obviously, you can play it on newer stuff as well, but so 15 was the only thing that PS4 got. And then 16 was PS5 already. I'm impulsive. I try not to be. Round 4 is green Zoro versus OP15 yellow Luffy. Does anyone know if Final Fantasy VI shows you what the characters actually look like, or if it's only ever just that? I don't know. I've only seen like clips of it as part of the background, like montages for like the concerts. Should I stream 6 at some point? I have it for Switch. I have all the games for Switch except for 11, and then Crystal Chronicles. Well, 11's not on Switch, is it? Final Fantasy. I don't think it's on anything because it's. I don't think the servers are up anymore. But yeah, I mean, at some point I'll buy Crystal Chronicles for Switch. Is 11 still up or no? Support for PS2 and 360 versions was ended on 2016. May 2022, rumors circulate that that 11 would be shutting down on PC. And 2025. Oh wait, hold on. There's a statement noting that this was not the case, and users should not worry about the services being shut down anytime soon. Search new players, yada yada yada. As of April 2026, those servers. Oh wait, that's something else. I forgot. Alright, anyway. So we'll come back to more actual gameplay in HI3 on Monday. If I play a game, I want to know exactly what they look like instead of just imagining based on the sprite. GBA Fire Emblems and Octopath use sprites, but they also at least show you a more human-looking version of the character at some point. I mean, a lot of times people relied on like the instruction booklet for those kinds of things, like the artwork, like the character artwork, because like obviously back then it was kind of hard to put high-resolution artwork into the game itself. Let me peek on everyone's trend lines here. Dragons. I think Dragon's been doing a good job basically keeping exactly with the trend line. I don't know if they're like seeing the trend line and being like, oh, I have to like pull more, or you know, farm more pulls just to keep up. But no, the trend line seems to be pretty much dead on to what they've been able to save up since when? Since late March. So yeah, well, that's about right. Yeah, a little over 60 days, which is what I want. Not sure if I make any sense. No, I think I get what you mean. But like I said, for those older games, a lot of times that higher resolution character artwork that showed us what characters really look like, we had to rely on like the box art and then the instruction booklets, because like it was harder to get high res images like that into the games at the time. So I don't know. I never had a physical copy of 6, so never saw the instruction booklet for that one. So yeah, Dragon's trendline's pretty good, and like I said, Sparkle, yours are pretty good. It's just that since I know you've been focusing a lot on Starro lately, that's the one that's actually on the higher side. Although it looks like Genshin's actually on the higher side too, but ZZZ is falling a little behind, but not by much.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree?
So I have a hard time with a lot of older RPGs as opposed to newer ones. Yeah, because again, unless you have that physical booklet, you only can rely on what's in the games. Which these days, that's all that gets ported, right? So you wouldn't know. How have we only been on 2.5 hours? We did all our face stuff in like an hour and 15 minutes, and then we did all our dailies. But somehow we've only been on for 2.5 hours. Again, I haven't looked at the banners in HI3, but is there anyone on a banner right now that I'm like, oh, I should pull for that character? But I haven't looked yet because I don't want to get spoiled too much yet. We'll get. Was it chapter 8 that you guys wanted me to finish, or chapter 9? It's kind of spoiled by not playing many games until Wii and DS era.
Still,
oh, for older RPGs?
if someone stops to listen,
I mean, like, unless I played them or had interest in playing, like, for example, I didn't play Chrono Trigger until it got ported to DS, and I didn't get spoiled or anything because, like, it just wasn't on my radar for a long time. Like, I knew of the game by name, just because of how popular it was, but I never actually, like, heard anything about story or anything like that, and so chapter 9. Okay, we should be able to get through. We got through 5 chapters pretty quickly, but we should be able to get. So 9 would be 4 more chapters, so we should be able to get through that on Monday. Like, so I evaluate games from a post you can know what characters look like era. Like, so I evaluate games from a post you can... Oh, from after. From post you can know what characters look like era. Sure, sure. You know what you do? We should pull on Pokemon. Hey, Darkrai, welcome in. Congrats on the 7 stream streak. How you doing today? We have done everything we need to. We did our fate polls and story. We did our Hoyo dailies. So when I lose the ability to do that, it takes me out of it, as I never experienced the area where we had to imagine what they look like. Well, we didn't have to imagine. Like I said, we just flipped the... It was just, that's how it was back in the day. You would go to Toys R Us. They would have these little like pouches where you get like a little like slip of paper, and you'd take it to a window in the store, and they would give you your game because they had them all in the back. And then you would purchase your game, and then on the ride home, you would while your parents drove you home, you would flip through that instruction booklet and read everything, the controls, the characters, the story. They would put the story in there, like the premise of the story, because obviously the game sometimes just didn't explain it. Alright, so this account is pulling on this pack, which is where we can get the pirouette Meloettas. My main account is pulling on the Phantasmic Parade, where we can get the gold Meloetta, so I want to try and get those, because that one you can't trade, so I want to make sure I get it on the account that matters. This one we're going to try and get those pirouette Meloettas, and then the 10 we're pulling on the newer pack, and we'll just share those over to my main account. Feels weird because I like sprites. I just need more than just the sprite. No, sure, I get that. I get that. It would be nice if every like older game port, some of them do this, especially for the more popular games where they like make a big deal out of like the ports and the releases and stuff like that. But it would be nice if these older games, in addition to getting like the game itself, would also give you like the old instruction manual, even if it's just essentially just a PDF inside the Switch. You know what I mean? So you can still flip through it, you know. Especially before you play too. So that would be nice, but again, not everyone does that. Really, it's only just like the more popular games that have like, ooh, I can get a Wonder Pick from myself. Hopefully get that Meloetta. But yeah, only the bigger releases where they make a big deal out of it and stuff like that. So, that's yeah, it'd be nice to add the instruction manual to the old stuff. Yeah, but it's not like it's not like it would be hard. Just, a lot of companies don't feel the demand for that kind of thing. Anyone else have a Meloetta here? Nope. Oh, that's one right. I'm gonna see chat if I can actually, or I'm trying to see chat if I can actually, going to actually like Teresa because I do like Nahida. Yeah, we'll play through more of it on Monday, and you can kind of see if you like the character. of people like Teresa. Yeah, I'm mad I kind of got a little... I might have gotten a little spoiled. I don't know the context, but on that, the one character. Again, you guys saw that was the login bonus for day 2. Now, again, maybe I have the context wrong, so we don't know yet for sure. But I have theories in my head that I'm like, oh man. I don't care. Skip. Alright, we might just end before midnight, guys. Yeah, just pulling on my 10. Don't know why that character is a day 2 bonus. It should be 1 week. Yeah, that was like... Because again, okay, in fairness, I probably ended on like the worst possible point to end, given that that's the second bonus. But again, I didn't know that. Because I only met that character... Like, it was leading up to that character... throughout chapter 5. I ended at the end of chapter 5 after meeting and seeing them. You kind of did, yes. Oops. Like if I had ended like chapter 4, I wouldn't have been. We wouldn't have gone through that whole story and talked about that, and I wouldn't have seen that that character in the game yet. Or if I ended like maybe after chapter 6 or something, maybe by that point it would have been resolved story-wise. Now again, I don't have the context, so I don't know where this is going. But again, in my head, I already have theories, and hoping it's not a full spoiler. Maybe it's a misdirect. I don't know. But yeah, that should not have been the day 2 bonus. But again, this is chapter 5. I'm guessing in the grand scheme of things, if part 1 is already like 35 chapters, and the whole thing overall is like 50 chapters, I'm guessing this is not that big a deal. Welcome back to Rollo. We might be ending soon, but welcome back. Yeah, in hindsight, I probably should have like ended after like chapter 6 or something. I don't know. Alright, has anyone else got any new Meloetas in TCG Pocket? Feel free to share or trade those over to me. In your defense, it was late. I probably could have gone longer, but I was tired. But I wasn't super tired. But part of it too was like, because I know you were tired and you wanted to be here for more. And I think Destiny was already AFK by that point. Even I passed out before the stream ended. Yeah, I probably could have gone maybe 1 more chapter at most. Like I don't think I would have gotten to chapter 7. But if I really wanted to push myself, I probably could have done 1 more chapter. But again, like how was I supposed to know that was the day 2 login bonus? I haven't looked at the other login bonuses. I don't know if any more are spoilers or potential spoilers. Now that being said, I don't intend to add them to my team until I'm sure like what the whole situation there is. But yeah, basically it seems like we got another character. Or suit or whatever, I don't know. Legends EA has like 34 days left on my home screen. You already know which is getting replaced and when. Hang on, I want to do one more. You guys can't see it on my 10 here. Actually, no, because I pre-ordered, so it's like 27 days. Oh, so yeah, it'll be on your screen already. Okay, so like I said, tomorrow, guys, we are going to be doing the ZZZ special program, and then we'll do community night. We're going to start with Gartic Show, which is the variation where I'm drawing stuff and you guys have to guess it. We'll try it out, see if we like it or not. I just want to see what you guys think. And then after that, we're probably going to try and bring back Jackbox. If you guys haven't joined the Discord already, probably join now if you have any intention of joining for Jackbox tomorrow, because we're going to make it different from before when we used to play Jackbox. So Dorlo and Sparkle or Dragon or anyone else that wants to join Kaizen, where you will need to have access to a special Discord channel, which I haven't created yet, but we probably should do that. But you have to have access to a Discord channel. If you've been in the channel for more than like an hour or two, you should have access. Again, I haven't created it yet, but there will be one. And then we'll put it in the code so that you can join the games if you want. Gartic Show sounds better, but I think we need a Gartic Show.
I used to take long walks.
Oh, Garlic Show with free breadsticks. I support that idea.
I can keep up.
Dark Right, how you doing today? Thank you for the stream streak. We yeah, we've only been on less than 3 hours, but we got through everything we needed to do. We got through the Fire Emblem Heroes summons, including we got the new leg yarn, the chosen leg yarn in like 2 pulls. We got through the story already. We did our Hoyo dailies on Genshin, Star LZZZ, and Impact 3rd. And then we did pulls in Pokemon TCG Pocket. So yeah, we are good. Is there anything else? You know what? Hell, let's check in on our login bonuses here. Why not? My foot's asleep. I might stand up. Because we're running out of stuff to do. But yeah, tomorrow we have the ZZZ special program, which I believe is 3.0. So FYI, guys. 3.0 tomorrow. And then Gartic Show, and then Jackbox. So if you want to be able to join in for the Jackbox games, guys, again, make sure you join the Discord. !Discord. Sunday, we're going to be doing some of the side events in StarL and ZZZ. They don't seem like anything major, but they are events that are limited, so we want to make sure we get those done. And then Monday, we're continuing HI3. Tuesday, it'll be a shorter stream because I have marching band rehearsal from 3 to 7. That's just a weekly thing. 3 to 7, and then after I get home, I'll probably eat dinner, and then I'll probably be on by like 8:30 or so. And we'll probably just do our weeklies at that point for the new week. We're not pulling on the Lowen Moika banner at all, so we'll just get weeklies done, and then yeah. We hope we get Yakuza like a Dragon on Switch. It's the one Yakuza I really want to try. I've never tried those ones. Oh, I thought we did. Oh, I have to close the game. Close it. Close. Kuro game. What other games do they make again? You know what I should do tonight before I go to sleep? I should film. Remember, guys, on my TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, we have new videos for like my like Fae collection. So I should probably film the new one for Veronica. Veronica's figure is probably going to be the next figure I put on my channel. It's probably not necessarily the next post I make. I'm probably going to do something non-figure, but I'm also film them now while I can, while I have this set up. Punishing Grey Raven. Okay. Put on PS4. Oh, the Yakuza. In order to access it, I need to renew PSP Plus. Oh, PS Plus. I'm not doing that. Claim Star Path gift. Hey, we got a 10 pull. Any banners I should pull in? Don't want to give Sony any more money than I have to, yeah. What is this? Claim all. Oh, pre-downloading. Is there an update coming out? Want to build Dania, you need to progress a lot. Feel bad about doing it. For getting the games I want to buy for my collection and their DLC. Oh, it's something on this page. She needs mats from an area that requires you to catch up on story. Who was the character I met before I paused? Like the one that you really wanted me to meet or something? Claimable. Scar, okay. Yeah, because whenever I want to kind of let people know how far I am, I think that's my frame of reference. You love Scar? I want that man to murder. Oh my god. Star bouncing. Trial. Wait, what is this? Support resonator. Select a resonator to join your team. Wait, I can choose these? What is this? Wait, what is this? Support resonator? We already have Yinlin. Changli, Jinxie, Camellia. Why can't I choose this one? Oh, reach Soul 3 Phase 5. Don't hide my taste in men. Hot, questionable morality. Can't kill me. Shorekeeper or Jinxie. Jinxie is like an Archon style character. Shorekeeper is just super good. Wait, wait, what is this? Do I get to choose a free character? I can't choose Shorekeeper. It won't let me. But I can choose Jinxie or Camellia or Changli. Jinxie isn't so good anymore. How long is this thing available? Or is this forever? Because I would have to get to Soul 3 Phase. I don't know how far that is. Okay, so free character. Oh, 4 days? Yeah, that's not happening. Need to rank up your account for Shorekeeper. She's the only one here who's meta. What phase are you? I don't know. How do I check? Press B. Come on, let me check if there's anything else I can claim. Probably not. Okay, B. What am I? Does it say here somewhere? It's on the pause menu. This menu? I don't see anything with Soul. Oh, there's Soul 3 phase. This is rank 4. Is that what it is? I am Jinxie main back when I played. Underworth. Yeah, I see Soul 3 phase. It doesn't say there, but then it's, across from it says rank 4. So am I one rank away? How much more do I need to rank up? Do I have to go through story for that, or? Bum bum ba bum bum ba dum. Are these the monthlies? Wait. This is refreshes in 1 day? How come the monthlies start 6 days in? Gotta get to 40, then beat a quest. What am I at now? It's like AR? AR? What do you mean? I think you were 37. Okay. Oh, adventure rank. Gotcha, okay. Can I just do that by, like, battling, like, random bosses? That's what I was afraid of. That's why I quit Lua. Oh, the fact that they are not as good anymore. Or I don't know if it's not that they're not good, it's that they got power crept, right? What the hell is this thing? You can, but it would be slow. Should I just get the Jinxie? How many pulls do I have? Do I have standard pulls? Oh, I do have standard pulls. Should I pull? Should I do a 10 pull right now? We have 14 standard pulls. Jinxie would struggle against newer content. But I only have 4 days though. She's cool to have. Okay. Well, we don't have to decide today, but we have 4 days to decide. Alright, should we do a 10 pull here? On standard? Just for the hell of it. Just for the hell of it. Halibut. Fish. Alright, chat, wish me luck. Shirky has also been power crap, but she's also a support, so still worth having. Okay. Especially since you don't have Mornier. Alright guys, wish me luck. We're doing a 10 pull because I have 14 standard pulls. Here we go. I'd say you'd save? What do we save? Are they changing the list? Alright, fine. We can't have fun. We have 34 limited pulls. I want to use them on weapons, not characters. Oh. I mean, it's not like I actively play. Ooh. What's this? Is there a sale at Best Buy? Street Fighter 6 amiibo, $4.99 each. Aren't those like $30 normally? Zelda, Riju, and Sidon amiibo are $10 each at Best Buy. Of course, the weapons in the game are real bad. Like, not non-optimal, actually bad. Zoro in round 4 feature match? Nice. Man, they're getting through those quickly, huh? Can I ask you to get me a Reju amiibo? Yeah, I can get you one. Are you not able to get it and just like have it sent to your like Washington address or something? But yeah, I can pick one up on Best Buy for you. Can't go to Best Buy personally. I usually use, or personally usually use for transport is 3,000 miles away to August. Cartathea is your second favorite main. I don't know who that is either. I'm so behind. Reju amiibo. So you want a Reju and not Sidon? These were cheaper at one point too. I think Best Buy put them on sale for like $4.99. But yeah, $9.99 is still way cheaper than, what is it normally? Like $30 normally? That's ridiculous. Honestly, I started liking Sidon less from Tears of the Kingdom. Card is still good as long as you either dupe her out or have Bard Lady. Aren't the Mario Galaxy amiibo 40? Yeah, but they're also bigger too. Kaizen, do you want me to order this and then ship it to you, or do you want me to just have it shipped to an address? We can see how much it would cost to ship to Hawaii, or we can see how much it would cost to ship to Washington. But I think I have free shipping if it's a certain. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if it has to be over. I know Amazon has to be over a certain price in my cart, but I don't know if Best Buy is the case. But what would you prefer I do? Just put it in whatever package you send me next. Okay. Let's see. Does anyone else want to read you? Because again, I don't know if it's if I get free shipping if it's over a certain amount. Let's check my cart. Oh no, let's see. Yeah, free shipping. So I can ship anywhere for free apparently. Actually, but I'll give you your second payment in July. No rush. Let me check your zip code if I have it somewhere. I wonder if I can ship to Hawaii for free. I'm sure I can ship to a Washington address for free, but just out of curiosity. How much is shipping to here? Free shipping to okay. Are you sure you don't want to send it directly to you? Sorry, I can't for June. I'm actually broke entirely from June funds. If you can't find the game at Walmart, I'm okay with having it shipped from Best Buy also. I don't know if they have it at Best Buy, do they? Like the day one edition? I'll check. But yeah, Kaizen, are you sure you want me to just have it sent here and then have to ship it to you? Because I can apparently send this to you for free. Or shipping free, at least. Wait a second. Your tax is like half as much as mine. You can have it sent straight to me for free. Do that. I figured it would cost normal. No, it's free shipping. I might have to add your address here, but yeah, if I can have it shipped for free and less sales tax. But yeah, updated location to put in your zip code. It says free shipping. You'll get it by June 12th. Let me see if I can find Dorolo's thing. I'm not gonna put it in the same card, obviously, but let's just look it up. Here we go. Switch to Yeah, it says, hold on. Oh, yeah, Dorolo, why don't I just do this? Because then I can have it shipped to you for free instead of having it to pay like $4 to ship it to you. Quit after getting Chacona. Am I saying that right? And her weapon. Yeah, I haven't played since, the hell's her name? Augusta? Augusta. Ba-da-dum. Your card is good. You have Bard Lady and Arrow Rovers free. Sure. No, you played for Lene. Oh, that's right. We tried for another character. We just didn't get them. Didn't know that was an option because I don't order from Best Buy Online. Yeah. Let's see. You're still at the same address, right? Because I have that here. But yeah, so I can do that. Why don't I just buy you that, and then again, you can pay me back in installments or whatever. I'm not concerned about that. Just pay me, as long as you pay me back eventually. But yeah, let me take care of Kaizen's first. Kaizen, you want anything else shipped for free from Best Buy while we're here? Do you want 2 Reju's? Again, you're saving $20 off of the normal 30. I do want to pick up Age of Imprisonment at some point. I was looking at that in Walmart today. Yeah, Yunobo's on sale for, you only save 10 though. Whereas Sidon and Riju you save 20. Tulin you can save 15. Yeah, what's this here? Street Fighter 6, Luke amiibo and Jamie amiibo. They're normally 40. They're on sale for 5. I guess no one's buying those. Because I changed part in this complex. Okay. Why don't you just send me the address that you want me to send it to? Just message me, because I have whatever address I put into. Because I have a pages document that I just print out whenever I ship stuff to you. Who's on sale for 35 off? Luke and Jamie from Street Fighter 6. They're normally 40. They're $5. So Luke and Jamie. Oh, and Kimberly. Kimberly is also on sale for $5, down from 40. Is there anyone else? Oh, I didn't realize the Kingdom Hearts Sora amiibo is still available. It's not on sale, but the fact that they have it, it's still there. But yeah, from Street Fighter 6. Actually, I'm gonna look up Street Fighter 6 amiibo. Street, because I don't know if there's more. Fighter 6 amiibo. Okay, so these are the ones. Yeah, Kimberly, Jamie, and Luke. That might be it. The Kirby Warp Star Air Riders amiibo is $50. It's ridiculous. And then for the same Air Riders, King DDD and Tank Stars, $54 on pre-order. Let's see, and they announced Tifa today. For amiibo, I'm gonna get Street Fighter 6, but I'm gonna main either Ingrid or Tifa. Alright, as soon as you send mine again since I have a new accounts. Wait, what new account? Wait, what'd you send me? No, it's the same address. Yeah, that's the same address I have for you. But yeah, Kaizen, send me the address that you want me to send to. So if it's different, I'll send to the one that you send me. I don't know who they are. Okay, but if you want to look it up, let me know. Otherwise, I'll put this order in like tonight because I don't know how long the sale lasts for the Reju. But yeah, Jamie, Luke, and Kimberly. If you just search Street Fighter 6 amiibo on BestBuy.com, you'll see the ones that are on sale for $4.99. But yeah, I'll put this order in tonight just in case the sale goes away. And then for Dorolos, yeah, I should be able to send yours. That way you don't have to deal with the shipping cost. But Yeah, and then I'll
If
send you.
someone
It's,
stops
obviously, there's still
listen,
gonna be tax, but
I hope it provides a moment of peace all the
at
same.
least I don't have to deal with shipping. On Tifa today, I got my Nintendo order. What Nintendo order? So how big a spoiler was the thing I sent you before? What thing? In what? DMs? Let's see, is that the same address I have for you? Oh, guys, no, that's the same address I have for you. Yeah. But yeah, I'll send it to that address. Oh, the one that you're talking about, like, right before that in DMs? I mean, that's a spoiler, but it's not like... That's probably not in the top 5 things that happens in story. Yeah, let's see. So it won't ruin the story. No, I don't think it really ruins the story. No. Now I will say this. Okay, I know you really don't like the desert stuff, but at the very least, would you at least watch the world quests that are your game case? Oh, nice. The ones. Oh, the Nintendo Switch cases. That's right. But yeah, would you be willing to at least watch the world quests? Like if you watch the video, probably not. Because this arc on quest is so good in essentially taking all the major story quests or major world quests in Sumeru and like tying it all together. Most I'm going to do is look up a summary. What about like maybe not the R&R, because I know you hate the R&R stuff. But have you finished all the jet quests? Trojan Mage, welcome in. How's it going? And Jorka, welcome in. And she reached 390 followers. Oh, congrats. Almost at 400. Hey, why stop there? Let's go 500. Guys, if you're not following, follow. Can we get a shout out for Jorka, by the way? But yeah, good morning. Why stop at 400? Let's go for 500. Let's go for 1K. Guys, go follow Jorka. Now, because of time zones, you stream a lot earlier than I do, but just did. Let's go. Yeah, guys, go follow Jorka. I didn't do Jet. I just watched someone else and sort of remember. Like, she doesn't have a lot of quests. I think she just has 2 major quests. And they're actually... Ooh, actually... You probably... if you can, at least watch hers. I think hers... Because she has... There's 2, maybe 3 separate, but they're short world quests. Because there's Golden Slumbers, there's... Oh, maybe it's... I think it's 3, but then she appears in a 4th one. I don't know how crucial... I can't remember how crucial that one is. That one might be one that you... Oh, shoot. Okay, let me get back to you. I didn't hate Jet. Yeah, but the thing is, like, it's not the character. It's the quest itself. Because, without going into too much detail... There's stuff that happens in the quest. There's places that are introduced in the quest. There's Sumeru and Tevat lore in the quest. So at the very least, if you can watch through Jets, I can get you a list if you want. Would you like that? And then again, I have to look into the other characters that.
Don't worry about me. I can keep up.
I might have saved a post somewhere that's like, oh, hey, make sure you go through these. I had gone through all those. So it didn't really matter to me, but I think I saved it as a reference in case anyone needed to know. About as much praise I can give Sumeru content. Yeah, the thing is, though, it ties into the greater Tevat lore. I feel like Jet's various quests are probably one of the more important ones to watch. And without going into, I'm trying not to go into any details because I don't want to spoil anything, but let's see, not familiar with how Best Buy works. How long does it usually take them to ship orders out? That's a good question. As long as they have it in stock, they should be able to ship things out pretty quickly, and it should get to you pretty quickly too. But again, Dorrell, you don't have to start playing it once it arrives. You can finish Remake and then play it. You can just let it sit on your counter or something, you know, or hide it away. Put it in a cabinet until you're ready for it. Now, all my Switch 1 games will have raid cases. Let's go. Yeah, guys, I think at the very least, I think you should watch the Jet quests, because again, there are characters introduced, including NPCs. There are places that are introduced that are key to this Archon quest. But there's another place that's also introduced that's key to this Archon quest that I can't remember if it's in her quest or if it's somewhere else. But you really should play that. But I'll get you. I'll see if I can get you a list. I think I saved one from like social media somewhere, and I can use it as a basis. But at the very least, I'm 100% that you should probably at least watch Jets. Can I get timestamps for actual story stuff so I don't gotta watch the running around the desert? I'll see what I can do. Yeah. I mean, you can probably it'll probably be a YouTube VOD somewhere, and you could probably scrub through. If you just see them running around, you can skip through that. If you see them talking and stuff like that, probably should watch that. But yeah, I'll see what I can get you, because I do think that will improve your experience with Act 9 and 10 when you get there. Obviously, you still have a few things before that, right? You have the you have like the Barca stuff and you have a few things before that. But yeah, I'll see if I can get you a list. Like I said, I think I saved one somewhere and I can use that as a basis. But yeah, I haven't done anything on that list yet. Okay. But yeah, Jet stuff I know for sure. I'm trying to think of what else. Off the top of my head, I don't think I can remember. Not planning to play it right away. I was just wondering because of how far. You know, you said that before, Durrell. Yeah. But yeah, it should get you fairly quickly though. But okay. But yeah, Kaizen, so you don't want any of the Street Fighter 6 ones they have here? Jamie, Luke, or Kimberly? Otherwise, I can just put in this now. But it is past midnight, so we're going to wrap up. Check out. So just the Reju amiibo? It's going to start probably next week. Okay.
Would you like to go moon gazing? You can sit in my rocking chair and admire the view. Or we could go to the moon and gaze down at Tefat. Whatever you prefer.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree?
Kaizen, wait, you said your address, is it a military address or no? I don't think it is, right? Because they're asking if so. I just read you unless there's some older ones on sale. I listed out all the other ones that are on sale. So. No, don't have military. Okay. Yeah, the other ones on sale are basically the four. What are they called? I don't know. So Sidon, Tulin, and was it? What's the other name? Unobo or something like that.
I can keep up.
Like I never got Byleth or Sora. Do you want Sora? They're not on sale, but they have them. Let me check if they have Byleth, because they had Byleth for the longest time.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree?
And if they don't, then I probably have an extra Byleth. Oh, they do have Byleth. Wait, nope, never mind. Unavailable. How much is he? $16, $15.99. But again, the fact that they still have them is actually a surprise. I'm pretty sure he sold out a long time ago. Sora Amiibo. But yeah, they're out of Byleth, but again, I probably have extras, so I can probably dig one up. I'll do that? Okay, so let's get you the Sora Amiibo. Hey, Daito, thank you for all the redeems. How you doing today? We're going to do 20 for Byleth if you have an extra. I'm sure I have an extra somewhere. I just have to figure out where they are. But how's it going, Daito?
Would you like to go moon gazing?
Okay, so it looks like these are gonna be in 2 separate shipments, Kaizen, just because of the order. So Riju should arrive by Friday, next Friday, and then the Sora should arrive by Monday the 15th. Shipping is free. Sales tax 122. So total's 2720. Everything is uniform. The red cases actually look kind of good. Only shame is that it kind of messes with internal art. No, yeah. Doing good. Are you winning? We got through everything today. We got through Fire Emblem Heroes, Summons, and Story. We actually got the leg yarn in 2 pulls, Daito. 2 pulls. Then we did our Hoyo Dailies, Genshin Star LZZ, and Impact 3rd. We even did a little bit of Pokemon TCG Pocket, and then a little bit of Wuwa as well. Don't worry, I'm still here, just watching the match. Oh yeah, no worries, no worries. We're gonna be wrapping up soon though. It's past midnight, and although I guess if I don't have to go to Walmart tomorrow morning and just order your stuff here, I don't have to wake up early then. All right, so put Kaizen's order in again. This is, if you want to write this down, Kaizen is 2720. So you can just add that to the other payments. Nice. All right, so yeah, 2720, Kaizen. Actually, I'll just put it here. 2720.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree? I better get me some alpacas. Once they hauled everything over to Snezhnaya, make a little extra by selling them. This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree? I better get me some alpacas.
Would you like to go moon gazing? You can sit in my rocking chair and admire the view. Or we could go to the moon and gaze down at Tefat. Whatever you prefer.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree?
Alright. Also extra red cases, so I have one for Time Changer, so I'll have 4 extras for other Switch games. Alright, yeah, Kaizen, so your order has been placed.
I don't sing for anyone in particular. Still, if someone stops to listen.
We can order now since you're at it. Yeah, we can get your stuff too. Do you want anything else, Ro? Would you like a Riju amiibo? Day 1 edition, Magic the Gathering.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree?
But yeah, Droll, let me know if you want the something else besides just the game. If you want to read you amiibo for just $10 instead of 30, let me know. But I have the game in my cart at least. Includes exclusive Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy promo card. Just the game. Okay. Cool, cool. So according to this, it says... Oh, I have to add your address first. But it looks like it would arrive Tuesday. So the cost would be $55.11.
I used to take long walks in Silver Moon Hall every day. So don't worry about me. I can keep up.
Let's see, I'll post my other drawing in our chat. Oh, nice. Okay. Arcade Bay Collection just makes me sad now. The remasters were already worse than the originals, but the Switch 2... The Switch 2 actually broke them. Oh, is that the one that you said wouldn't get fixed because there's no one left to fix it? Alright, shipping to Dorolo.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, so Dorolo, this should get to you by Tuesday, June 9th. Again, total is going to be $55.11. So place order. Is there anything else I have to write down? Not really, no. Just make sure you keep track of paying me back. Again, no rush. What's left at deck 9 is Skeleton Crew. Okay, just fixing bugs. Actually, I wonder if Best Buy has Genshin Cloud. It's probably just Apple cards.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree?
Alright. But any other orders of business, chat, before we wrap up stream? Yeah, we got through everything we need to do today. Kaito, hope your weekend goes well. 97 pulls now. Let's go. So you earned 6 pulls. You're earning a lot of pulls. You earned like 22 pulls in 3 days. Who's on? Nahomi's on. Gil's on. Let's see. Ruby's on. You guys want to go Persona 5? I don't know what to do with all these Switch 1 cases now. You could probably sell, if you have a whole bunch of them, sell them as a lot, like together, on like eBay, and someone will probably want them.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree?
All right. Sure, let's go to Persona 5. They're doing, I think, third boss. You'll have 20. Yeah, that's a lot. You can easily sell that. I don't know what the price that. You could probably search on eBay what that would be like. I'll search that on eBay. Empty Switch 1. Or just empty Switch game case.
Wouldn't you agree?
Let's see. Someone has a lot of 10 for 20 bucks.
Would you like to go moon gazing? You can sit in my rocking chair and admire
Someone has
the
a lot of
view.
11 for 25
or
bucks.
we could go to the moon and gaze down at Tefat. Whatever you prefer.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree?
I would imagine you will get at least like 30 bucks, if not more. But yeah, listed as something like genuine Nintendo Switch empty game case replacement. But yeah, probably like 30, 35, maybe 40. Alright, copy the High Papayas, guys. And if you're not subbed, redeem for the Hill Monkey mode and use the old sub raid command. And if you're not subbed and don't have channel points, you can use the regular raid command.
I don't sing for anyone in particular. Still, if someone stops to listen, I hope it provides a moment of peace all the same.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree?
Alright, if you guys want to join this, follow on social media, there you go. And if you want to join the Discord, remember you need to join the Discord if you want to take part in Jackbox tomorrow, guys. We're going to do some Gartic show, and then we're going to do some Jackbox. The return of Jackbox to stream. But I will see you guys tomorrow. $30 would pay for half my upgrade. You could probably get more than that too. Again, I'm seeing a listing on here for 11 cases for $25. But yeah, you can look into it more and see what you can get from it. But alright guys, let's see. Do we need to join a specific channel? There will be a specific channel, I just don't know yet. But Raid's gonna start. Bye guys.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree?
I used to take long walks in Silver Moon Hall every day. So don't worry about me. I can keep up.